Casey and JoJo. Way that I stay on my podcast. I've been on ESPN all day. Only break that I take is to dodge cash. I don't stop with the beat, ain't no ball hog.
What's going on, everybody? We are back. Episode 19, headphones and highlights. Aseem with the Atlanta Braves. I almost said Oakland. Atlanta Braves.
Get it right.
And then we got Peter down low. Believe he's wearing a Dodgers hat.
I am.
Can't believe he's fucking joining.
It's just for the fit. Just for the fit.
It's just for the match.
Got a lot of stuff going on. I will get to uploading episode 19 on YouTube. If you haven't listened to it, it is out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all those other podcasting websites.
All of it.
Whichever one you want to listen to. Apologize on the delay.
We busy.
We had our baby. So
here it is.
Congrats.
Yes. He was born last Thursday. We were at the hospital until Saturday night until we got discharged. So it was just a busy weekend for me, and then dealing, first week of a baby's life. So Aseem was also, he was in Jersey dealing with the death of his grandfather. So again, condolences to him. Outside of that, guys, how's your week doing? How's you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Just a little busy with work, but we're hanging in there. I think, what am I doing? Oh, this weekend I'll be celebrating my 9-year anniversary with my wife. Well, all together, not our marriage anniversary, but yep. Yeah, we'll be doing a little something, going out, trying to get some stuff done and spending some time together,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, man! Congrats! 9 years is nothing easy to.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Sure.
How about you, Aseem?
What happened this week? Son did a Easter egg hunt for the first time, so it was fun. Watching him do that. He did soccer today for the first time, so we did like a little soccer practice. It was nice. It was a good day. So catching up on work.
Hey man, if he's good at soccer, man, excel at it and let him do it. But I'm gonna say to steer him towards that baseball route, man.
The baseball.
Lord,
he said please. He said get that
Please.
bat. He does have the little bat and the
bag,
little,
bro. Get
baseball
the bag.
thing. I have it where it's set up so you can like swing at the ball on the little rope. So he likes holding the bat and swinging the bat. But
I tell you guys, Angel immediately got him on watching a Red Sox game, ingraining it into his head, man. Baseball.
we don't need you to have CTE playing football.
Exactly. We'll need that.
He said we don't want your Achilles.
They make a lot of money, but baseball is like crazy with the money. So
He said we don't want you tearing your Achilles hoop dreaming.
I need him to be like that little kid, Waylon. Peter?
Yeah. I know you're talking about the kid, yeah.
That man's gonna be a beast if he keeps going, dude. Like,
As long as he don't get like pushed too hard and he keeps loving the sport, then yeah, I think so.
I mean, I don't know if you saw that he got to pitch the first pitch of the A's game, dude. Like, he's looking like he's having a lot of fun.
Let me turn this
As long
off.
as he keeps having fun with it, dude. Like, oh man, he might be the future of the sport. So you guys know we couldn't get to upload them. So the questions from last week that you guys heard on Apple or on all the podcasting websites, you guys will answer those till next week. On top of hopefully we can answer this one this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask it. Would you guys rather listen to the same 10 songs over and over again for the rest of your life, or only be able to watch the same 5 movies for the rest of your life? Comment down below. It's a tough one right there for some people. Some people really love movies. Some people really like music. So, and just imagine like you can only listen to 10 songs for over and over for the rest of your life. Like no matter what, it's just those same 10 songs. Or, you go to the movie theaters and for you, all of a sudden, it's that one of the same 5 movies that you've seen hundreds of times now. So you guys got anything to say on that?
Personally, I think I could do the music one. I find myself listening to like the same songs over and over and over. I don't think I'll get tired of that.
10 songs.
Especially if it's artists that I can pick the songs myself, like the artist, like easy. Now, if you tell me like if it's like a random person pick like 10 songs for me, I'm cooked. I'd rather watch the movies at that point.
Yeah, but what if the movies are that bad too?
At least I'll find some enjoyment in like I like really bad movies because like I'll find something to laugh at with that. But then there is some music, like some genres I cannot listen to. I don't like country for nothing. I refuse to listen to country music, bro.
Some country songs ain't that bad, man. The
I
death
want none.
metal's what gets me, dude. I can't do the death.
You don't like
metal.
Shabuzi?
Shabuzi's
No Shabuzi.
Shabuzi? You know, like Beyonce last little country
Nope.
album she did.
Nope.
The death metal, man. That's what gets me, bro. I can't.
I think I'll probably go with the music because I would do like some of the longest songs. So if there's no stipulation on it, I'll do like a 30-minute song where it's like 10 songs in one.
You gonna listen to 300 bars and running by the game? It gets songs like 18 minutes long.
Yep.
I'm dead.
Get some variety.
Yeah.
Do like a whole orchestra or something.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I might end up doing the. Fuck, man. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the movies just because.
5 movies?
Yeah, because I got a variety of music that I listen to. Like when I'm in the gym, I'm listening to some rock, some. Sorry, Yankees fan. That's another loss right there.
Another loss. Yep.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, just because I go from rock to hip hop to Spanish music, so it's tough if I can only listen to 10 songs. I mean, especially when I'm in the gym, dude. Like, I don't know, man. I need some oomph in my music sometimes in the gym to get me pumped. Which happy to let you guys know I've been in the gym consistently now. It's day 2 for me today.
Nice.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I couldn't go yesterday because we were stuck at the couple of the baby's appointments, but made up for it today. Did a little back day, some cardio, some sauna action. I'm gonna try and go tomorrow again, and just I'm taking this paternity leave, so I'm gonna lock in on a diet and see if I can shed some of this weight.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move on to baseball, guys. Yeah, like we just said, Yankees just lost another loss to the A's. I believe this is your first series loss. How you feeling, Peter? Start of the year.
Is it a series loss or we still play tomorrow? We haven't lost a series yet. No, yesterday was the first game. Today was the second game. Tomorrow's our third game. We got Weathers going up against the A's.
Okay.
We haven't lost a series. We haven't lost a series yet. It's okay. I mean, today's game, tough loss. We had a lot of opportunities against Sevy, former Yankee pitcher, Luis Severino. He was not doing good at all at first. He was walking a lot. He walked when the bases were loaded. Obviously, like the Yankees, a lot of the Yankees hitters have good success on them, but I don't know. He turned it up and he was able to like get himself out of the jams. And then Will Warren was pitching good at first, and then I don't know what's going on with the Yankee starters. It's like after like the 5th inning, or it's like 4th or 5th inning, they just start shitting the bed. Hey, it is what it is. It happens. You're not going to win all 162 games.
Nope.
Tomorrow is the Yankees' chance to not lose the series. At least I'm cool with that. If we don't lose the series, I don't want to lose a series to the A's. I understand that the A's are a little better than how they used to be, but I see how they're going with the start of their season. I'm personally not super impressed with them right now. They're 3-7. So losing a series to them, to me, I feel like would hurt a little bit more. Especially like since we didn't lose to the Mariners, who I think is a better team.
Yeah,
so
that's why you guys was the A's, because that was the loss before the win yesterday. So
yeah. So like I said, for now, hey, it is what it is. Some stuff we need to improve on. Obviously, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. We'll see how it goes.
Hey man, Jeff McNeil, for some reason just cooks you guys, no matter where he's at.
It is what it is. It is what
Hey,
it is.
I get it. How about you, Aseem, with the Braves? How you guys doing?
Yeah, we are doing very well. How many games was this Angel series? This
Should
it's the third
3?
game. Yes, the third game. So right now it's 2-1.
Yeah, so y'all won the series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he won the series against
Yep.
the Angels. Got into a little brawl. His name was Ronaldo Lopez. It said the
And Jorge
suspension was
Soler.
reduced. Yeah, yeah. It said his suspension was reduced. Yeah, ended up throwing hands with the baseball in his hand.
Bro he actually clubbed them, dude.
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. This is what I find funny about suspensions and with pitchers. So they only suspended him 5 games. So literally he's going to be able to pitch his next start. So he's just gonna rest.
Okay.
So they're like, hey, just rest. So what normal pitchers do? Like like really?
Is there a fine?
From what I see, no. They didn't fine him.
Mm.
So, and then Soler, it sucks more for Soler because Soler is like a everyday hitter, a player, and he's gonna get suspended. That sucks. The pitcher.
Well, he's the one that came up. It was like, yeah, let's.
Nah, that's Lopez's fault because Soler has really good success against Lopez. So Lopez threw at him like that, you know.
Oh, so you're saying that was like a purposeful throw? It looked like
absolutely. Absolutely, it was at the top of the head at 96 miles per hour. Come on now, that's not an accident.
It was like, okay.
Yeah, and then he kept looking at him. They kept staring at each other. Like, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
You both, you both wanted it. And Soler's a hothead, so he's down for the beef.
Mm.
On the bright side, man, your Braves are first place in the division.
Yeah, man. Look, y'all saying it was like, oh, the team's gonna be all right, but
I mean, it's
still early.
Yeah.
It's 162 games, so it's good that you guys are in first right now. Marlins aren't too far behind you guys. Neither are the Mets. Technically, neither are the Phillies. But I mean, it's gonna be a long season, especially when injuries start happening and people needing extended breaks and stuff. So
just think about this, Aseem. The playoffs are in October, and we're in April.
Yeah.
So it's
a
long way to go.
Only week 2
games.
Yeah, week 2. It's week 2 right now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Red Sox. I'm a Red Sox fan. We are having a rough start of the year. 4-8. We finally got our first series win today. Rough one. I thought we almost had a fight on our hands too.
Yeah.
With the Brewers. Wilson Contreras somehow always gets hit when he plays the Brewers. Like I think they said he gets hit 9 times in his career going up against the Brewers.
Yeah.
So
and you heard what he said, right? He said, Lord, if they hit me again, I'm going after one of them. This is exactly what he said. And you know what they did? So his brother's the catcher. So I don't know if you watched the game after that, Los.
I did.
If you notice, Mizorowski never pitched inside on Contreras. It was always outside on him. He was not going inside. To me, I'm assuming that his brother was like, yeah, let's avoid these problems. Just keep it on the outside for now.
Yep. But Brandon Woodruff, I believe is his name. He's the one. They always seem to get into it. Him and Contreras and Woodruff. They just they get into it every single time. Contreras apparently he got hit 166 times last year, 3rd in MLB for getting hit. I mean, man's got a target on his back. That's what it looks like to me. People just love to hit the man.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, I got a couple gripes that I need to get off my chest real quick.
Go ahead, man.
Because I don't know what the Red Sox are doing, and like we go from being one of the premier franchises in the 2000, 4 World Series win. Still the most, thankfully, of any team since the 2000 started. But, lately, man, I don't get the ownership has been doing a terrible job. It's just management doing a terrible job. Cora's doing a all right job. I got a couple gripes with how he's doing it. Firstly, Jaron Duran, he should be starting left field. Like Roman Anthony, I get it. He's the star right now. He's the young guy. He's the big name. We're putting a lot of pressure on him. Noodle arm. That's everybody's talking about him, and he can. If you hit it towards left field, just go, because he's not going to be able to get the ball to where he needs to get it to. I mean, he's underthrowing it, he's overthrowing it, he's throwing it wide right, wide left, and it's just runs are coming in every single time when you're throwing it to the left field. So we need to just. I love him hitting. Put him as DH. That would be perfect. Then we need to swap the lineup rotation out. Him being a leadoff hitter is just a lot of pressure on a young guy. I mean, it's only his first full year in the league, his second year technically, but first full year in the rotation. Being the leadoff guy is asking for a lot. You got to set the tone, and it's not working out right now. 1 second. I have him on my fantasy team so I can tell you guys how he's batting. I believe it's in the 230s, 240 maybe.
Which one? I'm on your team right now. Who you? He's batting 217 with 1 homer, 2 RBIs.
So 217, like it's not the best. It's not terrible, but it's not like great either. Like coming off from how he was last year. I feel like putting him maybe 3rd or 4th in the rotation. Jaron Duran was doing great last year as our leadoff guy. Even if he doesn't get the home run, I mean, it just sets a tone, getting on base, getting somebody who can steal a base really quickly there. It's a big thing, and I really don't like the way the rotation's going for us. So I feel if I was the coach, I'm starting off with Duran. I know Duran didn't play today. For today, I probably would have like Monasterio leading off, but we can't have Roman leading off. I love Abreu. Abreu's doing probably like the best job for the Red Sox right now. Yeah. Him and Contreras are on fire. I mean, Abreu, he's batting over 300 right now. Like he is phenomenal. 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, I believe.
Contreras, 9 RBIs, 383 batting average.
That's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Contreras, again, another one, batting really, really good. 250. I believe he's also got 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, maybe more.
2 homers, 5 RBIs?
2 homers. Okay, I thought he had 3. Like those 2 are like key. We need to make moves on the pitching. Pitching has been our absolute awfulness.
Yeah.
I mean, Sonny Gray looked good today. Crochet looked good yesterday, but I mean, Ranger Suarez, he could only pitch 2 or 3 innings, and then he couldn't hit the strike zone at all. Like we need to figure something out. And then Brian Bayos, I had so much high hopes for you this year, especially how you did last year. You need to get it together, man, because if not, man, it's time that you need to go. I know you're young, but like, golly, it was like 3 innings back to back where you had 2 people in scoring positions and you got bailed out of it, and in the last inning you just let it go, man, and it cost us the game. I mean, the pitching's really got to get fixed, and then the bullpen as well, absolute awful. I mean, people are missing the strike zone. We're walking people. They're giving up mad good runs. It's embarrassing. The joke in the group chat was the kids are starving in Boston. You got that sign right behind the batter's box saying kids eat free when Boston wins, and they're losing games, and it's embarrassing. So that's my gripe. I just had to get that off my chest, man, because it's embarrassing. Trevor Story, I mean, he's all right. I like him because he's on my team, but if it's up to me, I would trade him. We can, like I said, Monasterio, he plays shortstop. I mean, like we could do something with him there, hopefully, and then maybe trade for bullpen help by trading Story. And then, again, Roman Anthony, just put him into DH. Start Duran, Abreu, and Rafaela. I mean, Rafaela and Abreu are Gold Glove winners. You got to keep them out there. And Duran, like, he's a stud. Keep him out there, and then move Roman to DH, put him center in the lineup. But that's really all I had to say with my Red Sox. It's 4-8. I had high hopes for us this year. On paper, we had the best outfield, but the outfield hasn't been doing much. Contreras and Abreu have been doing great, or not yet. Contreras and Abreu have been doing great, and then on the defensive side, Rafaela and Abreu have been doing great. Anthony, not so much. So That's all I had to say there regarding that.
Hey, it's still early. It's still
It is.
early.
I just had
That's
to
the
get
good
that off
thing.
my chest because
Y'all gonna call
It's-
people up and stuff too, so that's good.
This is Boston, prototypical Boston situation. That's what it sounded like. With basketball, football, things might not look too hot in the beginning, and then just out of nowhere, the turnaround, and then you're second,
For sure.
third in
That's how it
the.
was last year. It's just with baseball, if you can see like the writing on the wall early, especially with like pitching and then the way the rotations going, some things need to change or else it's a snowball effect.
Okay. So
Peter,
baseball's a little bit different.
Yeah. Who are your standout performers?
So a couple people wanted to shout out. Obviously, I'll go for one off of my team is Ben Rice. I think Ben Rice has been doing very, very well for the Yankees. In my opinion, it's between him and crazy enough, this sounds insane, and Giancarlo Stanton have been the best hitters on the team. Stanton has a 378 batting average, and then Ben Rice has the 379 batting average with the 3 homers and 11 RBIs. So Ben Rice has been doing really well. I've seen him on the defensive end too. He's saved the Yankees infield from maybe like 7 or 8 errors. So Ben Rice has been doing good at first base. I feel like Goldschmidt has really been teaching him good things. And then Stanton, Stanton is always hurt. He's a DH. He doesn't play no outfield, nothing for you. But hey, man, I'm surprised that he's batting 378 with the 1 homer only, surprisingly again. But 378 for him is insane. So for my team, like I said, that's what I wanted to shout out. But obviously around the league, like Lo said, Willie Abreu has been really, really good for Boston. He's just a great pickup for them. He looks like he's not going to be slowing it down anytime soon. Chandler Simpson from the Tampa Bay Rays has been really well too. The dude is the fastest guy in baseball. He's got like a 400 and something batting average. The dude is going crazy right now. He ain't going to do no power, no home runs, but the guy's going to hit mad singles, mad doubles, steal bases. The dude looks really good. Also wanted to shout out, I have him on my fantasy team. Sandy Alcantara from the Miami Marlins, one of the best pitchers in the league right now. Yes, he did unfortunately not get the complete game shutout his last game yesterday, but he was still able to pitch 8 and a third. He only got the 2 runs scored on him, but that was because of the bullpen. But his ERA is still under 1. It's like, I think the last time I checked was like 0.73 or something like that, which is really, really, really good. He has the complete game shutout, his second game up. So he's been doing really good. Max Fried of the Yankees has been doing really good. Also wanted to shout out a pitcher from the Angels. I'm going to tell you his name right now because I can't get it off the top of my head. If I'm not mistaken, his name is Jose Soriano. Yes, Jose Soriano has been really good. Lights out for the Angels. Right now, he's looking like one of the best pitchers in baseball as well. So that's another one I wanted to shout out. And I'll shout out also if Watt is listening to this, I'm sure he'll be very happy that I said this. CDL Chase DeLauder have been really, really good for Cleveland with the 275 batting average, 5 home runs, tied for first place, and 11 RBIs. Dude has been doing super, super, super good. And if I'm not mistaken, he's a rookie. Yeah, he is a rookie, so he's doing pretty good for his first year up. So I'm very impressed by him. Impressed by Kevin McGonigal as well from the Detroit Tigers. So yeah, those were my standout performances that I seen in there. Aseem, have you seen anybody that stood out to you personally?
I wasn't really following like that, but I know Vladimir Guerrero. He got his first home run. He was like
Yeah.
one of the big players that still needed a home run. And he ended up getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, that's all I got right now. I know as far as following off of my fantasy baseball team.
Hey, off of your team though, crazy enough,
Yeah.
your pitcher Bryce Elder has been pitching really
Oh
good.
yeah.
He's 1-1, but he has a 0 ERA. He has not. I don't understand how they give him the loss technically for that. I'm assuming it was an error that somebody scored on in the loss that he got. But
That
he's technically got no earned runs on him, but he's been pitching very well for you guys.
yeah, for a letter. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I remember. Yep.
Yep. I also saw Chris Sale. I thought Chris Sale did okay. Let me see how he's looking. 3.94 ERA. That's not bad. 2-1, 16 strikeouts. Yeah, Chris Sale's been doing good. He's getting older in age, but he's still pitching really good. What about you, Los? Anybody stood out to you that you saw?
You kind of said it already. Sandy Alcantara has been doing amazing. Willie Abreu's been doing amazing. Obviously, for my Red Sox, we need him to keep it up, keep the momentum going. He went 2 for 4 today, so he's not really slowing down that much. Like you said, 384 is great.
Yeah, it is.
Christian Walker has been consistent. He's on my fantasy team, so super consistent. I believe. Let me double check this. Yeah, he's had a hit in almost every game so far.
Yeah, he's got a 340 batting average, bro. Like he's doing really good with 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Yeah, he's been batting. First of all, his defense is always good, but he's been batting really good for the Astros.
Yep. Outside of that, shout out Shohei Ohtani. Shout out the Dodgers. I mean, just giving it to the Blue Jays. I know they lost today, but the one game, I mean, Jesus, they really put it on them. I mean, shit, things got to get fixed.
14-2.
Yeah, things got to get fixed. If not, the Dodgers are gonna probably win another one. It's funny. I saw a video. Yeah, man. That's why the lockouts could probably gonna end up happening.
Yeah.
But saw a video, man, and everybody, I forget who it was. I think it was the Dodgers owner. They're like, they're saying the Dodgers ruining baseball. How about we win another 4 more and really ruin the baseball? Christ,
that's a good response.
That the villains in the
sport. They are. I wanted to because Los brought it up real quick about the lockout. I wanted to ask you guys. This is one of the things I had in the topics. We saw that that the Pirates rookie Connor Griffin signed a extension with the Pirates. He signed a record-breaking contract because it's the highest paying contract for a teenager. He's technically 19 years old still, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. He's 19 still. So he signed a 9-year, 104. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yes, $140 million contract. So obviously, we obviously hear about bigger deals like the Juan Soto deal, the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. deals, but this is the highest paying contract for, like I said, a teenager. He's, like I said, it's only for 9 years. So by the time his contract runs out, he's going to be 28 years old. So he's still going to be in the prime of his career. So he could still sign another 10-year deal, get himself a good amount of money if he continues to be good. But what I wanted to ask you guys is, do you guys think this is a good idea for these young players? Because I've been seeing it more often. Excuse me. Is it a good idea for these young players to basically sign now, their rookie year, sign an extension for 8, 7, 9 years, and then afterwards get another extension then? Or do you think it's better to play out your rookie contract, and then once your rookie contract is done, then go and try to get yourself a big time extension, kind of like what Soto did, like what Vladdy did, stuff like that? I say this because obviously, like Lo said, the lockout is looming. There's a lot of people that think that the lockout is going to happen. And if that lockout happens and we get a salary cap, you're talking about that these players are not going to be making Juan Soto type money, Vladimir Guerrero type money anymore. There's going to be more controlled. So do you think it's good for them to try to, secure their bag now? Or do you think it's more better to kind of take the risk and wait on in and try to get yourself some more money?
Aseem, you want me to go first or you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Right.
I'm on the side of secure the bag now as soon as possible, because why would you ever be like, take that chance or make that better yourself? Or like, all right, I can get you cannot predict the future. You don't know what's going to happen. You can end up busting and not being the same player that you was in a year, and you end up losing out on some money. So get that money, secure that money as quickly as possible, because that's why part of the reason why you made it to the big leagues. So get that generational money before it's up, because these owners, these stadiums, all the whole MLB as a whole is there's a lot of money involved in it, and you're a part of that entertainment aspect of it. People coming to see you, so you be that star.
So real quick, originally, when he got drafted, because he was a high draft pick, he got himself a signing bonus of $6 million. And then his annual contract was going to be for $780,000. Now, because of this new extension, that's scrap. That's out the way, except for the bonus. They gave it to him already.
Mhm.
He is going to get paid $15 million a year until he's 29 years old.
So
So
yeah, in actuality, like you're saving that to a team. It's like they're saving money keeping this player, besides like waiting, and you end up having to pay more or losing that player in there, and the other team is going to pay them more. So that's just the GM aspect of it, the business aspect of it.
so here's my take. Okay, I agree and I disagree. It just to me it depends on the team that you're on. Believe you said he's a part of the Pirates. Yeah. So being a part of the Pirates, I mean, I think you just lost out on a lot of money. I like it because yes, the lockout is looming. Assuming we get a salary cap, depending if it's strict or if it's loose, kind of like in the NBA, could depend on how much money you're going to be making. $15 million. I did the math while you were there saying it. So $15.5 million a year is a lot of money to us. I mean, especially when you're coming from poverty. I'm not mad at the man. Make your money, make your bag. But in the grand scheme of sports, that's not really a lot of money, which is kind of
Yeah.
crazy to think about, right? $15 million if you're an NFL player, you're happy as shit. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
especially if you're a running back, you're like, $15 million a year, hell yeah, let's do it. But I mean, think about it. If the lockout is looming and you're one of the better players on the team, you could probably be making $25-30 million a year in baseball. So that's why I say it depends on the team that you're on. If you're on like the Yankees, for example, who they just have a bigger payroll than the Pirates, I mean, even if the lockout is looming, don't sign your extension. You could potentially be making more than $15 million a year, even if they have a salary cap. You're probably looking at 20-25 million. Depending on how strict the salary cap is. Considering baseball, it's probably not going to be a strict salary cap. They'll probably put like a luxury tax on teams and stop the deferred payments. So that way teams like the Dodgers can't keep getting away with, $1 billion payroll. So yes and no. It just depends. So that's my take.
Yeah, I just look now. He would be so right now if his I'm assuming the 15 is going to start this year. Let me make sure. Yes, it does. Okay. So he would be more towards the bottom end of the top 100 highest paid players in the league. he'd probably be in the 80s range, like around there. He'd be getting paid around the same thing that Andres Jimenez from the Toronto Blue Jays be getting paid, or Roman Anthony right now, who's getting paid 130 million for the 8 years. He signed an extension as well. So I'm kind of with Los and I'm kind of with Aseem here. The thing is baseball contracts are a little wonky. They're a little weird. So I'll tell you guys and the fans a little bit about it real quick. So when you sign a rookie contract with the team, obviously the team will keep you just like I know basketball for sure. I don't know about football. They keep your rights for a few years. That's usually how it goes. So for example, he signed and he's going to turn 20 years old today. The team basically can keep him until he is 26. So they can keep him for 6 years. Basically, and just keep giving him the minimum, just keep giving him like the team contract. Here, you're going to get this, you're going to get this. It's a team option. After that, he can be a free agent. He can go wherever he wants. He's open to offers. The problem is with this is he'd have to wait until 2032 to possibly get that contract. Again, we don't know what's going on with the salary cap. We don't know what's going on with baseball by then. So like Lo said, if he is a person that's coming from not a lot of money and stuff like that, is this smart? Super smart. You just set yourself up to guarantee you 140 million because it's fully guaranteed as well. So you're getting $140 million before the age of 30 years old. That's good. That's not bad. I mean, we're 30. So, like I would love to have $140 million in my bank account right now, Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things of being a baseball player, imagine you are as good as everybody's making it seem. You just got yourself finessed, essentially. You just got yourself the Jose Ramirez contract, which is always everybody talks about it, or the Ronald Acuna contract. The man Ronald Acuna went 40-70, 40 home runs, 70 stolen bases. And the dude is making like nothing. Dude should be paid as one of the top 10 best players in the league. He should be paid as that. And he gets paid like bottom tier. He gets paid like a bench player, So I feel like it's a scary thing because you're like, okay, but if I wait, I have the possibility I don't get 140 million. And they're like, well, we're capped at this much. So I'm going to give you like 8 million max per year, Now he's making 15 per year, and that's without endorsements and stuff. But again, if I was in this position, it's easy for me to say, obviously, because, I'm not in it. But if it was me, I would possibly take the chance and be like, look, I'm just going to bet on myself and continue to keep playing as good as I am. I'm going to get paid. I already got my 6 million. That's good enough for me. I'm good enough for now. I'll get my endorsements because if you trust in yourself, if you believe in yourself, he's the number one prospect in baseball right now. So he's got so much hype. I mean, I can hold out until I'm 26 to try to get this bag, like a crazy generational bag that you could possibly get. But I'm not mad at these rookies for getting their money. Listen, like I said, the lockout is looming. It's scary. You want to lock those bags down. Like I said, Roman Anthony, he got the 130 million for the 8 years, so he's under contract till he's 31. But again, these are players that they want to make sure that they have their money secured, So I can't blame them. By the way, and Roman Anthony's deal is backloaded, so he's going to be getting 29 million by the time he's 29, and then 30 million by the time he's 30. So his deal is a little different. It's like he gets a little bit now, like he's only making 2 million now, but then it's going to jump. Meanwhile, Connor Griffin is just going to be just stagnant at 15 million. But hey, that check's going to clear every single year. So, but good for him. Like I said, good for him. You got your money secured. I would have taken the chance, but again, it's easy for me to say I'm not in that position.
The only thing I want to add on to that is depending on how the new rules end up going, I mean, rookie contracts are going to be better than what they are now. Instead of being 6 years and team friendly, you might get 3 to 4 years, 5 years if you're a first round pick with an option for the team. So it just depends on how things are going to go. If you're the type of player that wants to bet on yourself and bet on the Players Association to guarantee you that money, go ahead and do so. And if you're some of those players that don't want to take a chance, I'm not going to blame you either. So win-win either way.
Yep.
So guys, not to move on so fast, but we do have a big UFC card to talk about. I wouldn't say it's the biggest card, but I mean it's a fun one. So I definitely want to talk about this one.
That's
UFC
very fun.
327, main evented by Yuri Prohaska versus Carlos Urberg. If you guys don't mind, I'll give you guys a quick. I think it's a 6-card main card. Yeah, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5 cards. So we got Cub Swanson versus Nate Lanoir, Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. That's a fun fight. Curtis Razor Blades versus Josh Hokett. Asmat
Mirzakhanov. Yeah, Mirzakhanov. Yep.
Versus Paulo the Eraser Costa, and then Carlos Urberg versus Yuri Prohaska. Starting off from the top, boys, what do you guys think?
I think this is the rightful matchup. Obviously, with Alex leaving the division, I mean Yuri has been doing his thing. He beat Khalil Roundtree in a very, very fun fight. In my fight of the year last year, I love that fight. It was just Yuri was losing that fight both of those rounds, and then that third round he just came out and just he put it on Khalil. Olberg's been on a great run lately, so I feel like he was definitely deserved to get this title shot. So, like I said, I think because Alex left the division, this is the perfect matchup, the perfect matchmaking for this. You have Yuri, obviously, who's just a maniac. This guy, you have to kill him in order for him to stop going forward. He is another one that's killer be killed. I love these fighters that are killer be killed. I respect them so much. Yuri is the definition of it. He lives by the sword. He dies by the sword. And then you have Olberg, he's been interesting of a fighter. His first fight up, he fought Kennedy in I can never say his last name. Where he got beat by him. I think he got TKO'd. But since then he's been on a good run. He starched Dom Reyes. But then he had a fight with Jan Blachowicz. That wasn't the funnest fight, but again, it's hard to look good against Jan. Jan's a decent fighter. But honestly, in my opinion, I'll go with my prediction right now. I think that this is too big of a step up for Olberg. I think that Olberg does hit hard, but Prohaska has shown that his chin is pretty good, and he is just a zombie. He just goes through it. He has 5-round experience, obviously, in that fight with Glover Teixeira, where he was able to submit him in the 5th round. This is not his first title shot. He's been in these positions before. Olberg, this is his very first time. Can the nerves possibly get to him? I just see Yuri weathering out a storm. I think that Olberg is going to definitely put it on him in the first round. I see Olberg getting tired by 2nd, 3rd round. And I just see Yuri just tagging him and going off on him and getting just a crazy, crazy walk-off knockout by the 4th round. I think that Yuri's just going to, like I said, I think Yuri's going to be able to weather the storm, and then he's just going to put it on Olberg and get the finish.
Aseem?
So I haven't seen much of Olberg, so I got to do some research on him. But from what I see, it's 14-1. So
yeah, just the one loss when he first came.
Yeah, but he's never fought Jerry before.
No, never.
Yeah, so and me, I've seen Jerry fights, and I've seen how wild and crazy they get, and I've seen like the ceiling as far as him going up against Pereira. And yeah, I think, do you think Jerry is like one of those gatekeeper?
No.
No, he's not. You don't think he's
No, the only person he's lost to is Alex. Everybody else he's beat.
Yeah, so then he's just since Alex is in a different division and this belt is the belt staying with Alex, or is it just an interim?
He vacated it.
Vacated. So
okay,
it's undisputed.
So then it's just all right for the belt. Yeah, I'll stick with Jerry. From what I've seen, but I gotta do some more research on Oberg. So I would agree with Peter with what he says as far as it not being a clear cut matchup, but yeah, I'm seeing. I'm thinking it's going to be a knockout. That's the that's
I think
what I'm
safe to say
solidifying.
either way you go, it's going to be a knockout. I think that. But I mean, I think Oberg he's a good guy to go out on his shield. He's done it before with Kennedy. So with the one loss he has, it was by knockout. But I mean, Yuri's, like I said, he lives by the sword, he dies by the sword. So it's either he's going to kill you or you're going to take his head off. It's one of the two.
So then I would probably want to see if Jerry loses, that I'll probably want to see a rematch. Just run it back.
Man,
no, you don't. You don't want to do it. You want to see a rematch?
No, they won't do that.
Here's my thing. Okay, so if Yuri loses, this is probably like his 4th title shot ever since he relinquished the belt. I mean, Jesus, how many more title shots are you gonna get? So
yeah, 4. It'd be a 4th. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how many more can they give the man. I mean, that's just extreme favoritism at that point.
It's just up against Alex. That's the problem.
Matter, the issue. How many times are you gonna get a title shot and not win it? At some point, man, you gotta.
But he wins these other matches, which is the crazy thing. He's just like,
yeah,
you know.
To me, that's just tough.
I also wouldn't give him a rematch. I think that you try to move the division forward. Especially like I said, it's not going to be like a decision or nothing. It's going to be a finish. Like I think it's just like, I feel like this is just like how I said for the Terrence McKinney fights that you bet the under. You absolutely bet a finish in this fight. There's no way this is going to decision. Yuri will not allow this to go to a decision. Like I said, he will throw his chin in the air or he will throw whatever at Oberg. Like it's one of the two, but somebody's getting slept.
Still remember the way he knocked out Dominic Reyes. I mean, oh my goodness, murdered the man with that spinning elbow. But
yeah, I remember that.
This the toss-up fight for me. I think it's gonna go either way. I like Oberg, especially coming from the team that he's in. I believe he's a part of City Kickboxing, which is Israel Adesanya's camp. They're really good with their striking fundamentals and their striking defense. He's in the prime of his career, but I mean, Yuri's just a madman. He really is just a madman. Will throw everything in the book. He does not gas out. He even play, like he's hurt and then come out of nowhere with an uppercut elbow. Like it's unorthodox. It's crazy. I mean, live by the sword, die by the sword. And again, Yuri, I mean, in 10 years fighting, well, more than 10 years, but in the UFC, in the last 10 years, he's only lost to Alex Bejeda, which says a lot about Alex. I mean, that Alex must hit hard if you're going to only be the person to beat Yuri. And
yeah,
I mean, knocked him out twice so I mean, if you think about it, technically knocked him out 3 times because he got knocked out twice in that fight. He just got saved. So. My prediction, though, I will go with Yuri Prohaska here. I'm a fan of Yuri. It's a tough fight for Oberg, especially with Yuri. I mean, he's going to test your gas tank as well. So with that being said, it's just going to be a tough fight. I do got Yuri winning this fight by finish as well. I think it'll be a 3rd round knockout. And unfortunately for Oberg, he's going to have to find his way back into the
you're not going to pick Oberg because his name is Carlos? You gotta stand with the Carloses.
I know, but nope, sorry. And outside of Volkanovski, I'm not the biggest fan of City Kickboxing, to be honest with you guys. I've had my gripe with them. I feel like the way that they fight, and Volk is the exception because Volk is, he's a dog. I mean, he takes up any fight, and he's proven that he's one of the greatest champions of all time. The way that they fight, man, I don't know. It's to me, it's like once you have the lead in the fight, you're point fighting, and you're not really looking for finishes as much. I know Oberg is different. I mean, he gets a lot of finishes, but I just I'm not a big fan of their coach. I believe his name is Eugene, right?
Yeah, Eugene Behrman.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him. I'm not a big fan of the camp. I've had my gripes with Izzy, especially while he was champion. I mean, he just turned into a point fight maniac, and I would hate to see Oberg get the title and then now he's point fighting just to keep the belt and keep bringing money over, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, you're the champion and you want to keep the belt to keep making money. Kudos, but fan of the sport, I'm not a fan of that. And Volk is the exception. I mean, Volk has won me over with his Cooking with Volk series and the way he is on the mic. I mean, he's just a lovable guy. So, and he's technically not a part of City Kickboxing because he is from Australia. So they team together. So he's the exception.
I mean, what's the name? Is from Australia as well.
Who? They're from New Zealand.
Oh, you're right. I don't know why, because they like right next to each other. I don't know why they be. I'm getting
two different countries though.
Yeah.
Moving on. I guess we can go a little bit quicker here. I do want to just give a shout out, man. The prelims are also kind of stacked, guys. From Tatiana Suarez and Lupi Godinez opening up the prelims. Matuz Gamrot, Esteban Robovich, fighting right after. Kevin Holland's a fall from grace. Was the main Carter. Now he's in the prelims. Not even main events in the prelims. Going up against Randy Brown. That should be a fun fight. And then you got Patricio Pitbull versus Aaron Pico. So the Bellator fighting in the
Bellator.
I feel like I just seen Kevin Holland. I feel like these prelim fights of Kevin Holland. Who's the other dude that's like older and got knocked out by the guy that only knocks out black people.
Oh, Michael Johnson.
Yeah, Michael Johnson. I feel like Michael Johnson, Kevin Holland, and it's like another fighter. It's like
that they're always fighting.
Yeah, it's like in the same tier.
Nico Price, because Nico Price fought Michael Chiesa like 40 days or 50 days after he got knocked out.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, Nico was in the main card at least.
Bro, this man fought June 7th and then July 19th and then October in the same year. That's insane.
He's about that bad.
Hold on. Money. He fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He fought 5 times last year.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's about that money. To him, right? Kevin Holland is one of those guys. He might not win. He might look really bad in some of those fights, but I mean, he getting paid. He getting his bonuses. He just likes to make that money.
You want me to speed run these Los? My predictions.
I was gonna have both of you guys speed run, and if anything,
all right, let's do it. Let's do it.
All
right. Let's see. So Azamat Mirzakhanov versus Paulo Costa. This is Costa's technically his debut at light heavyweight. That ranking is actually from middleweight, not from light heavy. Just for everybody. Mirzakhanov is a killer. That dude is undefeated. He's like 16-0. I remember he freaking mopped the floor with Alexander Rakic. The dude is only like 5'10", so everybody in light heavy is already bigger than him. Like they're already super taller than him. But this dude carries crazy power. Like I don't understand. I think that they fed Costa to Mirzakhanov. I think Mirzakhanov gets a W. I don't know if he gets a finish. Costa, I mean, he's gotten finished only by Izzy. Other than that, he pretty much just gets decision. So I would say that I think Mirzakhanov gets a decision win here. But I just don't see Costa winning this fight.
Or do you not see the stat? It says 12 wins by knockout, 10 first round finishes.
I understand, but the thing is that Costa, the only person that's knocked him out has been Izzy. Costa has a really good chin, and he it's like hard to hit him and stuff. So I think Mirzakhanov is just going to get the decision win there. That's the reason why. It's just because I respect Costa a lot in his chin. That's why.
Oh yeah, I think what was the last fight? Yeah, I think I saw that Kopilov fight
with Costa.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was okay. He looked okay in there.
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah, it was,
he's back at he's going up to 205 now. This is not his division. These are bigger guys. I mean, granted, he's bigger than
yeah, he is like
Mirzakhanov technically. Like he's
my guy
bigger
is
in height, but Mirzakhanov has been at this weight already. He's fought dudes that are like 6'3" and 6'4", and he knocks them out. So
okay.
I don't think Costa's gonna get knocked out like that. I think his chin is good enough, but I think Mirzakhanov still gets the decision win. To me, this is the most I don't want to say the most exciting, but I feel like the most potential to see some craziness is Curtis Blades versus Josh Hokett. I think if Josh Hokett wins this fight, he is going to give like one of the craziest promos afterwards. My thing is obviously Hokett is has been making a lot of moves, a lot of big, how do I say it? Like headlines. That's what I mean to say with how he's being, this character he's doing. This guy is not ranked at all, and he is going to fight the number 5 guy in Curtis Blades in this division. That's a crazy step up. So they are pushing him like crazy right now. They pretty much are like, yo, sink or swim. Yep. I don't know if Hokett can do it. I'm not the biggest Curtis Blades fan. That's a gatekeeper to me, is Curtis Blades. That's a dude that I just don't think will ever get a title shot. I feel like if you beat Curtis, then you can ascend to the top. I personally don't see it with Hokett. I don't know why. He doesn't really come off to me as that guy. I feel like he's short for the division. He's 6'1", which is still fine, but I feel like he's just too small for the division. He looks like a Daniel Cormier type fighter, but I just don't think he has any of DC's abilities or skills. I'm picking Blades to win this fight. Blades is always boring with the decision, so I'll go with Blades getting the decision. I think this other fight is another one that someone is going to die in. Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. It's just a battle of who's going to get knocked out first. Both of them have terrible chins. I think Dom might have the worst chin though. These guys, they're doing nothing. Apparently Dom is 10 and Johnny Walker is 12 in the division. Those rankings are BS. They're trash. I'm going to go with Johnny Walker to win. I'm going to say Johnny Walker knocks Dominic Reyes out silly. I just think that Dominic Reyes' chin is it's deteriorated completely. Swanson versus Nate Landwehr. This is Cub Swanson's last fight. He's got a fun one against Nate the Train. Nate the Train is a tough guy. Cub Swanson, like I said, is the last fight in his career. Can he win? I don't know, because Nate's tough, and Cub doesn't really get knockouts like that anymore. And I think Nate's gonna win this by TKO. I think I'll go second round. He's a tough guy. Patricio Pitbull, Aaron Pico, the Bellator main event.
Real quick before you go, I want to give a shout out to Cub Swanson. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday. I sent the picture. Him, Max Holloway, and Islam Makhachev are the only 3 fighters to have beaten both Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
Shout out Cub Swanson for being on a list with a company like that. Just wanted to get that one out there.
Yep. Shout out to him on a good career. Like I was saying, the Bellator main event here, Pitbull versus Pico. I don't like how Pitbull's been fighting in the UFC lately. He's been very, very underwhelming. Pico, at least he's only fought once and he got knocked the hell out by Lerone Murphy. I think that Pitbull doesn't have hands like that to really knock out Pico, so I'll go Pico to get this. I'll go with a TKO. I think I'll go first round TKO. Aaron Pico is just a madman. Holland and Brown. Again, fall from grace for Kevin Holland. I'll go Holland to get this fight, though. I don't think Randy Brown's as good as him. I'll go decision. Gamrot and Ribovich should be a decent, good fight. This one's obviously going to go to the ground because, Gamrot's not going to be trying to strike with anybody. I'll go Gamrot to get a submission here. I think Gamrot's due for one, so I'll go second round submission. Tatiana Suarez and Lupi Godinez is really, really good for strawweight. I'm a big fan of Tatiana Suarez. She's big for the division. She's a very, very good grappler. She just unfortunately met her match in oh my gosh, why can I not remember her freaking name now? Wow, why can't I remember her name?
Whaley?
Yeah, Wei Lee. But I don't think Lupi is going to be able to handle that pressure from Tatiana. I think Tatiana gets this first round submission. And then I don't even the only other fight I'll say, because these other ones are from the early prelims are Kelvin Gastelum, Vicente Luque. What a fall from grace for Vicente Luque. The dude has been getting knocked out so much at 170. Now he's going up to 185 and he's facing Kelvin. Fall from grace from him. I think Kelvin gets the win here. I think he's
cut.
I think he's gonna get finished. I don't think Vicente got the chin no more. So I'll go Gastelum to win by second round TKO.
What is this build with Gastelum?
He's fat.
I'm like looking at the build. I'm like, oh my god.
Mind you, here's the crazy thing, Aseem. This man, this fight's at 185. He has missed weight multiple times of 185, but mind you, he keeps telling everybody, "Yo, I'm gonna go to 170 again, and I'm gonna fight there again." Bro can't even make 185. You can't even make 185.
Bro,
How the hell you gonna make 170?
I'm looking at this photo. My
He
guy
literally said, he's like, "I just love eating tacos."
my guy is round. He's got the dad bod, but in the UFC body.
Hey, but respect to Kelvin, because bro is a short king, and he's got a Japanese girlfriend who's like 6 feet tall, but damn, she is really good looking. She's gorgeous. So shout out to him. He's winning in life. He's not winning in the cage, but he's winning in life.
Short king,
bro. Like his career highlight is that fight with Israel Adesanya, where they went to the 5th round and he unfortunately lost. And that was, famous because Adesanya, I'm prepared to die for this. And that was. I'd
say that, and him knocking out Michael Bisping like 2 weeks after getting choked out by GSP.
Oh yeah.
All of Kelvin Gastelum's like highlights always have an asterisk to it. The Izzy moment is like, that moment is great. He lost the fight. The Bisping knockout is like, Bisping got choked out like 2 weeks before.
Yeah, he was fighting some like legends.
Gastelum's been around forever.
Yeah, because I remember the name. I was like, Gastelum sounds familiar.
He fought Tyron Woodley. He's fought obviously Israel Adesanya. He fought, that's the one that said that he knocked him out in China. It was like in China, I think it was, he knocked him out.
Let's see, Whitaker.
He fought Whitaker. He fought who else did he fight? I'm trying to think now and I can't. He fought a lot of people, man. Dude's been around
Uriah Hall. Huh?
Yeah, he beat him, I think, by decision, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
Too. This is, I believe, Vicente Luque's debut at 185.
And it's gonna be his last fight in the UFC because they're gonna cut him right after. Sayonara.
It's cold.
Because his last fight was welterweight, so now he's moving up in weight. So, yeah, man, shout out him for moving up.
Mm-hmm.
Aseem, go ahead. Speed run.
All right, here we go. Speed run by me.
Let's go.
All right. So I'm gonna go with Azamat
Mirzakhanov.
Yep. So I'll believe the hype. I will go look at some material of his, just to get myself mentally prepped. I don't know. I wasn't really a Costa fan that much. But I respect Costa because the man is built like a machine. But it makes no sense how he loses fights. So I'm gonna go with Mirzakhanov. You said Hokit was unranked.
He is unranked. He is not ranked,
but he is undefeated.
Mm-hmm. Big step up for him.
I'll give it to Holkit. I'll go Holkit by a knockout. Yeah, I'll put a little parlay in for Holkit. He might be the underdog. Let's see. Dominic Reyes, Johnny Walker. I will go. You said Johnny Walker has more power.
Now they both got power, but somebody getting slept.
Mm.
That's for damn sure.
I'm gonna go the distance with Reyes.
The distance, that's crazy.
Yep, going the distance with
That's
Reyes.
crazy, man. That's crazy.
Let's see, Club Swanson or Nate. I'll give it to Club Swanson since it's his last fight.
His retirement fight.
Yeah, retirement fight. So in the books already. You gotta give him the W. So Nate's he's gonna have to sell. So one way or another. So I'll give it sell with KO. Down to prelims. Let's see, Pico or Pitbull. You said this was the one.
They're both from Bellator. That's why I said
Bellator. Yeah, Bellator.
Yeah, they both came from Bellator.
Did they fight each other before in Bellator?
They've never fought each other. No.
Mm.
No, they've never fought each other. Nope.
I will go the distance unanimous decision. I'll go Pico. Pico, I will go Randy Brown.
The Jamaican sensation?
Yep, I'll go Randy Brown by KO because I don't think Kevin Holland has the chin. As wild as he fights. Either he's gonna gas or something, but I don't think Kevin Holland is gonna win. Let's see, Gamrot. I'll go Gamrot because he's from Poland. I'll go Tatiana Suarez. Yep, I'll pick Tatiana Suarez. And early prelims, let's see, Chris Padilla, Markel Deros. I will go Markel since he is 11-1. That's all I got to go by right now. So you might have the juice. I'll go with Dad Bod. Kevin Gastelum.
Oh man.
And last fight. And it seems pretty even. Yeah, I'll keep it American. Charles
Radke.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now,
that's my picks.
Alrighty, starting from the top, of course, Yuri Prohaska by knockout. I got Azamat Mirzakhanov by finish as well. KO, TKO, DQ for him. I don't think Costa's got it in him, and I think Mark Mirzakhanov is really good, really strong. I got Curtis Razor Blades via finish. KO, TKO. I think he's going to ground and pound for the win. I got, wow, this is a fight of no chins. I'm going to be honest, guys. I fucking hate Johnny Walker. You guys can blame a buddy of mine named John for that. I mean, the man really thought that he could beat John Jones. He was like, man, if they ever fought, I mean, somebody as crazy as this man is, he could do it. He might be the one. Never going to let you live that down, John. I'm sorry. Dominic by knockout.
Pocket.
Cub Swanson and Nate the Train Lanoir. Fun fight. I will go with Cub Swanson with a win, although because it's his last fight. But don't be surprised if Nate gets a finish either. I mean, Nate is a dog. He can go there. And actually, no, I'm gonna take that back. I think Nate's gonna beat him in his last fight. I think at this point we understand Cub Swanson's weakness is the body, and Nate, he's really good at working the body. So I'm actually gonna go with Nate the Train here. I'll go with Patricio Pitbull to finish Aaron Pico. Aaron Pico does not have a chin, and then coming back from a vicious knockout like he did against Lerone Murphy, I think Pitbull by decision here is going to be the way to go. I think he's going to out wrestle him. And Pico, he's motivated to not keep losing in the UFC. He wants to just show that the bright lights of the UFC aren't bigger than him. So he's trying to prove a point there. I got Kevin Holland to submit Randy Brown. Randy Brown, I mean, he's good, but I mean, Kevin Holland, really good everywhere. I mean, he could strike, he can submit people, and I think he's gonna get dropped in the round. Randy Brown's gonna try and follow him to the ground and just get submitted by Kevin Holland. I got Mateusz Gamrot by submission. I mean, the man he just wins fights. Tatiana Suarez versus Lupe Godinez. I will go with Tatiana Suarez by submission. Carlos Padilla versus Markel Medeiros. The man toss up. I don't even know, dude. I'll go with Padilla just because I like his last name. It'll be my first time watching them, but don't be surprised if the 11-1 guy he comes out with a banger of a win there. Yeah. Vicente Luque. Salute to you, my friend. Have fun in PFL. You're getting finished. And then Charles Radkett. Yeah, I'll go with you because I don't really know either of you, and I'll be excited to see you guys for the first time. So actually, I lied. I just looked at the picture, and I don't like your chest tattoo, so I'm gonna go with Prado just because I think your chest tattoo is better. So
what does that say? Blood brother pride?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's ugly. I don't know. Whoever. I promise you guys that's gonna be covered up. When he gets
Radke got actually funny enough, I remember him. He fought Proches before. Proches knocked him out. He TKO'd him with a knee to the body.
There you go. So Prado will finish him too. And his tattoos are better. So sorry.
That was funny as hell.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
That was your UFC speed run.
Yes, sir. Speed run. Brrr.
Speed run from all of this.
And then I know it was Aseem, or not Aseem, I'm sorry. Peter had this question.
Oh, yeah.
I wish we could pull it up for you guys, so I will just ask.
I think I can if I share my screen, right? Because I have it. I have it.
You can, yeah.
Let me see if I can do it real quick. Hold on. I will try to share my screen.
I do want to say one thing. I meant to say this during the best baseball segment. Shout out Joe Adell. Those 3 saved home runs, man. Holy moly.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Amazing.
I don't know how I forgot about that, but that was one of the best defensive performances I think I've seen. So shout out you. And let's see if Peter can pull this up.
I'm going to grant the system. I'm going to grant it. I'm going to say it's going to. How many times can I do this? Okay. All right. I think. Is it going to let me do it now? Let's see. Share screen. Allow. I'd have to quit. I'd have to quit and reopen, so I won't be able to, unfortunately.
Really? To screen share?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I have to select it and then I have to quit and reopen it. Unfortunately, so it won't let me do it.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna send this picture to Peter because I had to save it, and then boom.
Yeah, because mine on here is it because Mac says we don't want you doing nothing on Mac.
No, it lets me do it, but I'd have to basically I have to select it and then I have to close it out for it to apply.
Okay.
Well,
this wasn't meant to be.
Discord is also pretty lame here because they are making me pay for Nitro, which I'm sorry, we don't make that type of money to be paying for Discord.
To screen
Nitro.
share?
Yep. Well, just me send the picture to one of you guys.
The
So,
celeb photo?
size limit. So, yep, that's not
What?
So I'll just tell it to the fans. I wish we could pull it up, make it a lot easier. But if anything, we'll just edit this in. Peter, you have the picture, so you can try and edit this in. It is the saddest career downfall. So,
Yep. Saddest career downfall.
We have, and we can just pull it up on our phones. We can edit this in. But for the audio fans, I'll let you guys know. So you got row one, you got Tony Ferguson, Israel Adesanya, Rumble Johnson. Rest in peace, by the way. In the painful to watch category, you got Tyron Woodley, Ben Askren. You're real quick, just if you guys don't know, man, just his story is legendary and it is very motivating. If you guys don't know, give it a watch and get motivated. I mean, the man, he is an inspiration to everybody. I'm happy to see his recovery. Dominic Reyes after him, broken over time. I don't know the guy in the middle. I'm not gonna lie. I'm forgetting his name, but it's BJ. Liddell.
That's Mayhem Miller.
Mayhem Miller. Yes, thank you. That's a name. I believe he passed away too. So rest in peace. Then you got fair enough. You got Ronda Rousey, Cody Garbrandt, Conor McGregor, and then the don't care category, which is kind of sad. You got Leon Edwards, Jamal Hill, and I know this guy's name, so I'm spacing
Patchy
out.
Mix.
Mix. There we go.
Yeah. So the way I mean, you can see I'll try to edit it obviously in there, but they have it obviously like the broken heart for Tony Ferguson, for Izzy, and for Rumble. The painful to watch was Tyron Woodley, Ben Askren, and Dom Reyes. Broken over time for BJ Penn, Mayhem, and Chuck Liddell. Fair enough to Cody Garbrandt, Ronda Rousey, and Connor. And then don't care was Patchy Mix, Jamal Hill, and Leon Edwards. So I sent it to the guys and I wanted to see like to them, what was we don't have to rank it. I would say what is I want to say one of each side. Which one do you think is the one that hurt the most of all these people, the downfall that really hurt the most, and the one that you're just like either you're very happy about or you just did not care about, you know? Like to me, for example, I look at and obviously you were using the people on this list. We're not going to use anybody else. Obviously, there's been a lot of downfalls, but excuse me, I feel like to me the saddest one was definitely Tony Ferguson. That man was on a 12-fight winning streak, was due to fight Habib Nurmagomedov. Habib couldn't fight. He was injured, chose to cut weight irresponsibly before the fight with Justin Gaethje for no reason. I have no clue why anybody on his team let him cut that weight to 155, then rehydrated to then cut weight again like a week or two later to then fight Justin Gaethje, who just put a beat down on him for 5 rounds. And it was bad. It was really bad. Oh, there you go. Good job, Los.
Yeah, I got it up. There we go. That was
Aseem got it up. Good job, Aseem. Thank you. So, yeah, so as you can see, to me, Tony Ferguson is just, he took a beat down in that fight with Gaethje, and his career was never the same after that. It was just downhill from that. He just kept getting into fights and he just kept losing. He lost to Charles. Obviously, like, not bad fighters either. He lost to Charles. He lost to Nate Diaz. That one was a little sad. I'm not gonna lie, because he got submitted in that one, and you would always think that Tony Ferguson had a really good ground game. Unfortunately, he lost there. The Batty fight was bad. I mean, he went on a run. I'm gonna go real quick. He lost to Gaethje by TKO, lost to Charles by decision, lost to Benil by decision. Michael Chandler by that front kick KO, which was disgusting. Nate Diaz by submission. King Green by submission. Paddy Pimblett by decision. Michael Chiesa by submission. It was sad. It was just sad. It's sad. I mean, I'm happy for him that he's doing his thing, boxing and stuff, but to me, that was the saddest downfall to watch. And then the one that I'm not mad about, that I'm happy about. I'm not go front. It's tough because I don't like a lot of these people. Leon Edwards is one of them that I don't like. So that one was kind of good to see. Jamal Hill, I don't like him. That was good to see. If Jamal ever sees this, he gonna call us bozos on his podcast. I don't give two fucks. Ben Askren's downfall was a little good too. I mean, obviously after his career, it's sad to see what happened to him, but I'm glad to see that he made a recovery and stuff. The Dom Reyes one was interesting. He just kept getting slept. But to me, the best one is the Conor McGregor downfall. I love it. I love every minute of it. I love seeing Conor. I love seeing Conor lose to Dustin Poirier. I love revenge, and the fact that Dustin was able to sleep him in that second fight, and then had his, Conor had his leg broken that third one. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it so much.
The leg break one was just unfortunate.
Yeah, but he wasn't looking good towards the end of that exchange. Like, he was getting clipped a lot.
Yeah.
He was getting clipped a lot. It looked like he was about to get finished again. I love it. It's not that I don't like Conor. I think Conor was a good fighter at the time that he, in his prime. But I just think that he let everything get to him and it get to his head to the point where he just got super cocky and he thought that he was untouchable and invincible. So it's nothing better than a serving of humble pie to you. And who better than Dustin Poirier to give it to you 2 times, baby, 2 times.
If you don't mind, I'll go next. So again, the saddest downfall is probably Tony Ferguson because he's just such a legend of the sport. I mean, a fan favorite. It sucks that we never got to see him versus Khabib. But, man, that was pretty sad to watch. And he should have got finished to Charles Oliveira. The man is a maniac for not tapping out. I mean, his arm almost got broken. And pretty sure even if it did get broken, he was going to fight with one arm. So he's a maniac. Saddest downfall to me outside of that, I mean, what a fall from grace for Tyron Woodley. I mean, just that was bad. Even transitioning to boxing, the man he cannot get a win. One that I didn't think that was that bad was Ben Askren because he was already older in his career. He had retired, came back just to prove a point in the UFC, and then obviously he was just already older and shout out to Jorge for getting the knee, but I mean that's Jorge's career highlight in my opinion. And you guys know how I feel about Jorge Masvidal. I just always thought he was a journeyman. I get it. He's a fan favorite for people, but
the thing with Askren's downfall that is bad is the fact that because if you look at it, he only lost twice and then he was out. But here's the thing. The first loss, he's the fastest knockout in UFC history. So already you're starting off bad. You're literally in the history books. You're literally in the history books for the fastest knockout. And then on top of that, his fight with Damian Maia, he was getting outstruck. And it was so bad how his striking was and his striking defense. I've never seen Damian Maia put pause on somebody like that. Ben Askren was fully bloody, bro. It was bad. I was just what is happening? You would swore that Damian Maia was Francis Ngannou or somebody. It was crazy. So low key, that fight is embarrassing as well. So he just, to me, it's not horrible, but also it's not good because your downfall is you have 2 bad fights going out.
He hung it up at the right time.
Oh yeah.
But he had already retired. That's why I said to me, those 2 losses, again, yes, they're bad, but it's not crazy because he had already retired. He was already past his prime. It's not like he was in his prime. And again, that Jorge knockout, that just, I mean, it's a great finish for Masvidal, but I mean, again, he was a journeyman, and you knock somebody who was a journeyman.
Low-key, Jorge should have been on this list too because his downfall is pretty 100%.
Bad. I was going to say
4 straight losses.
Waiting to it. And again, the journeyman, everybody was swearing that he was going to beat Usman, and I went into that fight saying Usman was going to knock him the fuck out, and look what happened. He got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
ain't no way you should have been in the same ring as him after that first.
Then he lost by decision to his arch enemy Colby in his hometown. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it was in Vegas. My bad. And then
Was
he
it-
lost in his hometown, his retirement fight to Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
Did he
Like,
lose
come
the
on.
BMF belt or something? Or
No,
And
no,
I'm just
no, he
gonna
won.
point
He
this
won the
out.
B.
technically no.
I just want to point this out too. I know a lot of people are gonna not like it. Kobe Covington had a better career than Jorge Masvidal, and Kobe should be on this list too because his downfall is also pretty bad. But he had a better career than Jorge Masvidal. At least he won an interim title. He just talked shit and got kicked out of his camp. Where was I? Oh yeah. Dominic Reyes had a pretty bad downfall. BJ Penn, I mean, that's just legendary. But to me, the saddest career downfall has to go to Cody Garbrandt. I mean, the man had, we're talking about peak performance against Dominic Cruz. And like, we're talking about like one of the best performances ever by a challenger to a champion. And then, my goodness.
Hey, but he got a W. He just got a W. Oh, is it really a downfall, bro? Still
No,
fighting. He got a W.
They need to put,
was a
put
draw.
Cody and
We
pay
all
for the
know.
watch. They need to put him in pay.
The dude kept hitting him in the nuts, and he won, bro. Come on.
No, I'm sorry. That should have been
man.
a draw. He was
Oh
getting
my
ripped in that
gosh.
fight too.
That's got to be up there with one of the funniest fights.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gotta be
And, like,
up there.
he has. I will say he's got one of probably
Oh,
one of
man.
my favorite knockouts with the one on Rafael.
Yes,
Santos.
yes,
Well, yeah, that knockout is so good.
But,
yes.
like, that was a sad career downfall from where he once was, being champion, talking shit, losing twice to TJ Dillashaw, losing
Oh,
to
yeah.
Pedro Munoz. I mean,
It's
that's
got
a
to be
sad
painful to
career.
watch. That he
Ronda
should be in the
Rousey.
painful to watch.
Oh yeah, 100%. Ronda Rousey's downfall is pretty bad too. And then of course, I'm pretty sure if he sees us, he's gonna call us bozos, like you said, man. But fuck Jamal Hill, I was never a fan of this man. The fuck is wrong with you? And then Leon Edwards, I don't really think it's a big downfall because he won the belt already older in his career. I get it, he was on a win streak, but whatever. I mean, he got his career win and his highlight, the bang bang and
Yeah,
whatever.
he did his
It's
thing
one of
for
those
London.
perfect. It's in the don't care category, which shout out to me. Me and Peter used to have a podcast, Pardon the Opinion, where Peter bashed Leon Edwards and I defended him. And look at me once again. If you guys don't know, okay, Pardon the Opinion, I look back at that as the Carlos with all the W's in the book in that one because my goodness, I had so many W's there that when we look back on it, the boys just they can't help but ignore it because it's bad.
Yeah, that one, for sure. Yeah, he was on that one with Leon for sure. I remember I was listening to it the other day, and I remember John said, I think Cyril Gane could beat John Jones. And I said, you are crazy. I said it on the pod, and I was saying it again, John, you crazy for that one.
He thought everybody was gonna beat John, bro. I don't know if he just hated John.
He hates John for some reason. Why?
He say some reason. It's understandable why people don't like him.
I want to say real quick, the broken over time. Mayhem Miller was never that good, in my opinion, for him to really be like, oh man, he just got broken over time. He was he was to me is like a mid carder to me, I wouldn't even say gatekeeper. Chuck Liddell's end of the career, I just feel like it's just father time. It just happens. BJ Penn has a sad end to his career. The fact that he just wanted to keep fighting and he came to 145. And I remember that fight that Yair beat him. That was a bad TKO. And then he lost to Dennis Seaver. He lost to Ryan Hall, Clay Guida. He went out sad. That's a bad one. Bro is just, I don't know why he wanted to keep fighting. Maybe he needed the money. It was another sad one too. Nick Diaz, that fight with Robbie Lawler. That was a bad fight.
Hey, to add on to what you're saying too, one that I'm actually super proud to see is a downfall, and I know people are not gonna like it, man. Izzy, it's time to hang it up, bro. I didn't like you as a champion. That was just a really bad fight in my opinion, for the middleweight division. Yes, you were dominant, but you were just point fighting. You were just trying to get out of there with wins. I'm happy to see your downfall. And then, I reiterate this one. This is probably number 2 on my list. Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, I literally am on his page right now.
You went from champion to losing a whole
Oh,
bunch.
man.
You lost to Kobe Covington, which I was one of those people that said if Kobe would have fought you instead of Usman at the time, which they should have given the fight to Kobe, but they didn't because he had surgery, so they wanted to get him back, and they gave it to Usman.
I was
Kobe
such a fan.
was going to take the belt.
Nah,
And
what's crazy with that downfall?
I was such a fan of Tyron because it was quick.
Crazy with his downfall is he almost got 50-45 in the 3 fights in the Usman fight, the Burns fight, and the Covington fight. The only reason why he didn't get 50-45 in the Covington fight is because of the rib popping out. That's it. He almost got 50-45 in 3 straight fights. Yeah. And then he got submitted by Vicente Luque in the first round. Look, Luque's coming back. Look, Luque.
I don't know what happened with Tyron Woodley. It was just like you're at the top, you got the belt, and then that was it. And he could just never get it back.
He ran.
But to be fair, if it was Kobe, Kobe was doing the same thing to him at the time. That was at peak Kobe Covington, and that's one of my favorite fights of all time. Kobe versus Usman 1, phenomenal fight.
By the way, I wanted to say, like, speaking of Usman, I wouldn't say that he has like a crazy downfall because he got the knockout by Leon, which he was winning that fight, and it was just a freak knockout in basically the last round. Then the second Leon fight, he definitely lost to me. In my opinion, he lost that fight. And then Hamzat, that was a crazy fight. That was close. But he beat Buckley, so he's back on the winning track. So to me, I wouldn't say that's that hard of a loss compared to these other guys. Like Tyron Woodley's is bad, like you said. Even Garbrandt to me is like, I mean, he just kept getting slept, but now he's not. Ronda Rousey's is just those 2 fights are bad.
That should be broken over time.
Actually, Mix has got to be just the biggest disappointment ever. Bro came in with all this hype saying he's the best 135er, went 0-2, and now is out the league. Bro is in PFL now. Like, that's just. And then Dom, like, to me, Dom's not really painful to watch. It's just, that man was just getting slept left and right.
Aseem, go right ahead. Give us your painful downfall.
My painful downfall?
Yep. Who had the saddest downfall? And give us like how you want to go about it.
The saddest. Yeah, I'll go with probably I don't even know. I wouldn't say Ronda Rousey would be sad because she was kind of like into her own hype. She was just like, thinking she had it in her mind, but everybody was just like, nah, that it's done. But I mean, it would kind of be the saddest one because you go from UFC to WWE after that.
Ain't nothing wrong with WWE. What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you changing the whole career from fighting, like real fighting, to WWE fight.
WWE, I'm not tolerating this.
Off a kick to your head.
Time out. All right, so like with that, right? Are you gonna say that Brock Lesnar should have a sad career downfall?
But that was like a transition. That was like a natural transition to where you're better in the WWE than you are in the UFC
heavyweight title.
Huh?
He's a former champion.
Okay, but I mean, like we're talking more people talk more about Brock Lesnar in the WWE than they do Ronda Rousey
because he's been there longer. But I'm not tolerating any WWE slander.
Oh my gosh, it's like equivalent. It's like equivalent to Eminem and MGK. Eminem Eminem kills you so bad that you switch in genres.
But Brock was a wrestler first, and then he came to Or you talking about Ronda?
I'm talking about Ronda.
But that's not sad. That's not a sad downfall. That's hilarious. To me, that's hilarious. Bro got she got beat up so bad she had to go to WWE scripted things. That's what I'm saying. That's not sad to me. Like that could be like the one that you're like, you're like that was good to see. That's fun. But I feel like your saddest one is like, oh man, that one hurt. Like maybe it's tiring to you because you were a Tyrant fan. Maybe it's like
I was that one was to watch just the downfall of it. Of him being the champion, and then just like the fall off bad, and yeah, it wasn't like so. Okay, you got.
Oh, and then it gets worse because he got knocked out by Jake.
Oh yeah,
Paul.
yeah. Then he goes to boxing. Then he goes to boxing after that, and still gets knocked out.
That was bad.
Was it at the beginning of like the Jake Paul?
And then he got knocked out by
rise?
Anderson Silva too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. The chin. That was the other thing. Yeah, the man's chin was just got disintegrated.
I forgot all about that.
Chin
man.
was just gone.
Oh man, yeah.
Ben Askren is like is the understandable one because
he turned around after the whole thing with that freak thing that he almost died.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about before that.
Face turn.
I'm talking about before that because he was just like I pay me like 20 mil and I box. He's just like, yeah. He's like,
oh yeah, he got knocked out too.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care, I'll do it. Like he didn't take
not
it
a
seriously.
He's not a boxer or nothing.
Yeah, Tyron Woodley was like dead serious about what he was doing and just ends up getting knocked out.
Badly.
So, yep.
Bro was a meme for a whole year. Yeah. That was probably the more painful to watch. The saddest one. What's his name? Up on top, the top left.
Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, Tony Ferguson. Ferguson. It was just like, it just a disintegration of a man on the in the octagon. That's the best way to describe it. It's just like
a disintegration of a man. I've never heard about that before.
Everything. This is like you could tell in his mind he's putting everything on the line, everything he has, but just everything in his body is just telling him no. Like, you can't do this. You gotta.
Bro, it meant a lot when he finally got the win in boxing.
Yeah, it's just it's like you got to stop. Like the way he's just getting beat down, and then did he have one of the fights where Joe Rogan interviewed him after? I felt like he lost, and Joe Rogan still went to interview him to talk to him after getting beat down.
I think it's because they thought he was retired, and he said, "I'm never."
Yeah,
Yes.
They're like, "Please retire."
He say, "I'm never retiring," and they're like,
"Hey, but
yeah,
look,
that was."
By the way, mind you,
because when he went to boxing and he finally won, he cried in the ring and he got on his knees and he was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Because he hasn't won a fight since 2019.
Yeah.
This is insane. But
hey, let's segue over. Let's move on here.
Mm-hmm.
So NBA. Luka Doncic, unfortunately, the Lakers. Now, this is going to hurt all you Lakers fans, but injury out for the remainder of the season. Might miss the first round of the playoffs. How do you guys feel about this?
This is a big time hit for the Lakers.
Yep.
They also lost Austin Reeves for the rest of the year as well, for the rest of the regular season. I don't know if he's going to make the playoffs. I think Luka's going to try his best to make it to the playoffs. I don't know about Austin Reeves. If Luka for some reason cannot come back, it's over for the Lakers. Like they're super, super, super cooked. I don't think the Lakers are going far anyways, but I mean, without Luka, you have zero chance. LeBron's not going to be able to get you into the playoffs, to get you playoff wins by himself, unfortunately. Like you need Luka on that team. Even Austin Reeves, like if you get both of them, like obviously, like your team becomes more complete. It's better. They're the number 4 seed now. I expect them to drop. I think there's still like a week or two left of basketball, so I'm expecting them to be like, I'm gonna say they're going down to the 5th or 6th seed, and I think they're gonna have to do that.
They're saying that he's trying to get these injections in while he's in Spain to try and come back and play so he can stay eligible for awards. Sorry, too soon.
It just pops up. It popped up. I was uploaded. It just pops up.
It's a preview. But he's trying to get these injuries so he can be eligible for awards. His agent is also filing grievances for the NBA to see if they can, give him 2 of the games back for the birth of his son, because he did have to fly overseas to go be there for the birth of his 3rd kid. I think it was a son. So they're trying to file a grievance for that. But it's tough to see, especially for somebody of his caliber to be out for an extended period of time. And same with Austin Reeves. I mean, I'm a fan of, so you guys know I'm not a fan of the Lakers, but I am a fan of seeing good basketball and fun basketball. And I think Luka being there made playoff basketball fun, especially for Lakers and whoever they were going to play against. So it's tough to see. Aseem, you got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, everything I said about Luka and MVP is basically
throw it out. Throw it out.
It's deleted. Yeah, removed. And I'm gonna go back to the original podcast before where I talked about Joker, and I'm gonna stick with Joker as my MVP. Even though everybody wants Wemby. Everybody's like, yeah, Wemby, it's Wemby.
Well, Wemby might not be able to make the requirement
because he's hurt.
He's also hurt.
He's also hurt.
So Joker just gonna win by default, whether you like it or not. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Or SGA.
They'll find a way to give it to SGA. But now with the whole controversy of the fouls and stuff, it's I don't see it. It wouldn't make sense to give it to SGA.
That's what I was about to segue into too. So I'm happy you said that. I do want to say something real quick because I saw this online. I don't know how real it is, but it made me like a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. And you guys know how when I get upset, I gotta say things. Okay, so it turns out somebody in the media posted this out, and they were the All NBA selections. Obviously, you got 1st, 2nd, and 3rd team. So crazy to me that they didn't have Jalen Brown in 1st or 2nd team. And that pissed me off because I'm like, there's no way. So obviously that's all going to change now with like the injuries and stuff, especially if Luka and Wemby aren't eligible for awards. That also means that they won't be eligible for the 1st team selections, which sucks for Luka because that means next year he has to make it if he wants to get his Supermax contract. But prior to the injury, this is when this came out. So I just want to ask you guys, how fair do you guys think this is? So for NBA 1st team, it was Luka, SGA, Kawhi, Wemby, and Jokic. 2nd team, you had Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Kate Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, and Kevin Durant. And then 3rd team, you had Jamal Murray, James Harden, Devin Booker, Jalen Brown, and Jalen Johnson. How do you guys feel about that?
Where did you see this at?
I forget who posted it. It was on Instagram. Like somebody posted it on the All NBA selections, and I took a screenshot of it and sent it in my group chat with AP and Chris because we were talking about basketball at the time. But I just wanted to bring that up because I was like, "There's no way that Jalen Brown should not be All NBA 1st."
Because I see one here from last week, and they have Jalen Brown on the 1st team. That's why I was like trying to see where you seen that at.
It was a post. I sent it to AP and Chris because we were talking about like the NBA selections. How I definitely agree Luka Doncic should be in there, but
yeah, like from the one I see only has 1st and 2nd team. They have Luka, SGA, Jalen Brown, Wemby, and Jokic in the 1st team, and then 2nd team they got Cade, they got Donovan Mitchell, they got Kawhi Leonard, they got KD. And then Jalen Duren on the 2nd team.
Okay.
I personally, I actually think this list is actually pretty good. Like that's why I was like, I didn't know about the other one. So this one I think looks good because all 10 of these players have actually been really good. Obviously, Luka has had an incredible, excuse me, post All-Star run. SGA is just SGA. Like he's got to be in there with what he's been doing. Again, Jalen Brown, I think he's well deserved to be either on first team or second team, wherever you want to put him, but he has to be listed on one of those because what he's been doing in Boston has been very good. Wembanyama is just a freak. He's a freak. And then Jokic is another freak. He's a triple double freak. You gotta have those guys on there. Cade Cunningham on second team, absolutely. What he's done with the Pistons is incredible. Donovan Mitchell, another one that definitely deserves to be on there. Kawhi Leonard has looked amazing this year when he's been healthy. Maybe the KD one can be replaced. Maybe I feel like maybe you could take him out for somebody.
No.
But no.
He's the best player on the Rockets, which is
that
crazy.
doesn't mean anything though. You could still you could sub him for somebody else, is what I'm saying. Like it don't have to be just him. I'm saying like if I were to replace somebody in these top 10, I would replace probably KD because I think Jalen Duren is really good this year. I don't think I would replace him off this second team. But yeah, I like this list better than the one you listed. So if it's this,
like that one better.
Yeah, I think if it's this list, I'm cool. I'm also cool intertwining other players. I mean, I don't think they're taking out Wemby, Jokic, SGA, or Luka from the first team. If anybody, it maybe Brown, maybe somebody would try to replace him. But I don't think Kawhi is having a better year than what Jalen Brown has had this year, in my opinion. Neither KD. So like, I wouldn't do it. I think I would be fine with this, in my opinion.
SGA, Joker, Wemby, Luka, Brown.
Yeah, 100%. When I saw that, I was like, I need to talk about that because whoever this person is that shared that, you need to just get banned from ever talking about basketball again.
Yeah, that was tough. I don't know about that one. That one's put him on the third team. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I think he needs to be at least on second.
At least first. I mean, he's an MVP candidate. How can you not have an
It's
MVP?
either first or second, in my opinion. But I'm saying, like, if you don't put him first, he's got to be second. And then I'd have to see who you're putting first. Because it's not a lot of threes and fours. Like, not a lot of small forwards or power forwards that I would put above him. And I'm assuming that we're going up.
That's why they said it.
Either way, is there another point guard or another center, or another shooting guard that you could put above him?
Cade.
No, I mean, Cade got hurt and he's missing time as opposed to Jalen, who's still in, and then Kawhi. No, I like I said it earlier. Kawhi, I wouldn't put him above. Yeah, he needs to be on there.
Before we segue over, I know you wanted a playoff preview here.
Oh yeah. Real quick, just to be real quick about it. Let me see if I can find the standing so far. Obviously, this can still change because the season is not over yet. I'm gonna find out how much we got left. Let's see. We got
should have like 5 games or something.
2, 3,
4 games. Yeah,
I believe
play-ins April 14th.
April 13th is the play-ins.
This one.
Yeah, so there's only like
wrong photo, sir.
4 more games. So pretty much the standings are going to be kind of set. In the East, real quick, we've got the Pistons. Oh, perfect. Thank you very much for that. So as we can see here, we've got the play-ins. You got Blazers and the Warriors. You got the Booker. The Suns, the Suns, and who's that? The Clippers, I believe.
Yeah, Clippers.
Suns and the Clippers, and then you got Sixers and the Magic, and then the Heat and the Hornets.
Right now, with these last games, it's not locked in for who's going to be in the play-in because Sixers and Hornets and Raptors and Hawks are like a game or two behind each other.
Yeah. And now Philly, the Sixers actually in 8th place right now, as opposed to the 7th.
Yeah, so it's between Sixers, Magic, Hornets, and Raptors. Whoever like wins or loses.
In my opinion, I'll just go real quick off of it. In the East, real quick. I just again.
Yeah, that's the one.
Perfect.
That's the one.
Oops, sorry, I'm trying to.
The Zoom.
Yep, working on it.
It was like.
Yeah. Perfect.
There you
Perfect. Go. Yep. So you got these play-ins right there. Boom, boom. Mm-hmm.
Nope, did it again.
Yep, perfect. So again, real quick, like just looking blindly and stuff. I mean, the I'll go from the left to the right. I mean, the Blazers and the Warriors. I think the Warriors could squeeze a win there, and they'd have to go against the losers of the Clippers and the Suns, which to me would be the Suns losing. I think the Clippers would win. That's tough though. Clippers and Spurs. Oof. And then Suns versus Warriors. I'll give it to the Warriors. Warriors versus Thunder. Tough again. And then on the East, Hornets and Heat. I'd give it to the Heat. More experience in the playoffs. I'll give it to the Heat. Sixers and Magic. I don't know. This is tough because the Sixers, they're like on and off. They're like on and off. I would say my Sixers, and then they're gonna face Boston, of course, which is like they're horrible against Boston in the playoffs. I think would you agree with this, Los? You guys would rather face us than Orlando, right? Because I think you guys know you guys have our number always.
To be honest,
I don't think it matters. Exactly. I don't think it matters.
I'm sorry. It's gonna sound bad on me, but good luck.
No. We not winning. I'm just saying I would think Boston would be like, yeah, we'll face Philly over Orlando.
I mean, I'd rather play Orlando just because a healthy Embiid is always terrifying. But again, in the playoffs, man, that's why I said good luck to whoever we play, because at the end of the day, we're gonna do our thing, and we're gonna be a tough team to beat. I think
for the first round, I feel like these are all easy kind of matchups. I think the Pistons. I still think the Pistons beat whoever it is, whether it's Miami or whoever, or the Hornets. It don't matter. Like, they're gonna beat them. I think same thing with Boston. They're gonna beat whoever they face. The Spurs are beating whoever they face, and OKC is beating whoever they face. Rockets and Lakers is fun. That's a fun matchup, especially if you don't have a healthy Luka, or maybe he does come back, but maybe he's not 100%. He rushes back.
Yeah,
I could see Houston winning that, and I think that's my pick, is Houston to win that one. Denver and the Timberwolves is a great series. I could see Minnesota winning that. I could see also Denver winning that. I'd give the edge to Denver because they have more playoff experience. They've been to the finals. They won the finals. So I think I'll give it to Denver, but I think that could go like the full 7 games, or if it's 5 games, whatever it is. Raptors and Knicks, that should be okay. I'll give it to the Knicks. And then Hawks and Cavs should be really fun. That should be really fun. I'll give it to the Cavs for that one. And then after that, what you got? It'll be it should be Cavs versus what? The top? Is it top or bottom? I don't even know how it's going to be.
It's top.
Top, bottom. Yeah. I'd give it to, funny enough, I'd actually give the Cavs the win over the Pistons. And then I'll give OKC the win over the Rockets. And then with the bottom, Spurs and Nuggets. Oh man. This is so tough, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be the series. That's gonna be like the
I'm gonna give it to Denver. I'm gonna give it to Denver out of respect, but that should be fun. And
that's
then
gonna be
Boston, Boston and New York, man, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
yeah.
I think
Those
Boston,
games are gonna be cinema.
then Boston gets that one, in my opinion.
It's gonna be cinema.
So then Boston versus Cleveland, that's fun. I think Boston wins. So I think Boston goes to the finals, and then Nuggets, OKC again, or Spurs, OKC. Oof. Yo, the West is so tough, man. It's so tough.
It's like there's not even anything for us to predict. It's gonna be Thunder in the finals, period. And then it's gonna be between Thunder, Nuggets, Spurs. Like you could just make it that. Like it's gonna be between those three.
So who wins the finals?
Whoever's in the West, I think.
West. Yeah, it's gonna be
I think whoever in the West.
Disagree.
Of course, you're
like,
Boston.
oh, Celtics. Oh,
yeah, you gotta support your team.
How many times y'all beat the Thunder this season?
I mean, we split, and they only beat us because the ref fucking gave him a bullshit free throw.
Tough one. I ain't gonna lie. I think OKC is a bet. How do I say this? I think if y'all face OKC, y'all have a better chance of winning. Man, the Spurs are tough, man, and so are Denver. Like it's such a tough. This is all tough. The West is so tough, man. Like they're really tough.
So here's my thing, okay? And I agree with everything you said, okay? I just want to start off by saying I want the Knicks in the second round. I want that get back from last year.
Oh yeah.
I definitely want that get back. It was a good win by them. They were beating us before the Tatum injury, so I'm not going to use the Tatum injury as an excuse. But they built a team strictly and only to beat us. That is all they did, was beat a team that can strictly match up with us. And that worked because it beat us, yes. But then you got manhandled by Indiana. And I think they exposed you guys. And that Indiana team was a team that we had swept the year before. So, like I said, you strictly only build a team to beat us.
I mean, that Indiana team was they was just on fire, man. As hot as the Knicks were, the Pacers just had something different. Halliburton was just I don't know. Halliburton was
cooking.
He was finishing the games when you thought the game was over.
You would have swore that was Reggie Miller killing the Knicks. You would have swore that was Reggie Miller 100%. Killing the Knicks.
But again, they were hot the year before that on their playoff run until they met us. And I just think that we match up way better than the Knicks did against them because our way of playing basketball matches up better with every team in the league except the Knicks last year made a purpose to beat us. They were like, we need to beat Boston. This is why we built this team. If we don't beat Boston, the season's done. Congratulations. That was your championship. I'm going to clap for you guys, okay? Fuck you.
You got that new coach.
So we got a new coach. Cat is not going to be doing the same thing. I mean, Cat regressed hard this year. So I want that rematch, and I'm happy to see it. I got to disagree with you. I think the Pistons beat the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, awful in the playoffs. Again, there's just two people that for some reason just disappear when it matters.
Negatives make a positive, so they're gonna win.
Yeah. He said, "Yeah, who knows? It might be the year, man."
I agree. The West is the Wild West for a reason. I got to disagree though. I think Minnesota is built to beat Denver. With Rudy Gobert in the middle, they're just built to beat Denver. I think they did it last year too. So it's one of those that that's just a bad matchup for Denver.
But Denver's team, they improved. Like they fixed what they need to fix as far as getting the personnel to assist Joker. And Joker is playing so well at his MVP level again.
He is. He always plays really good. And then when he runs into Minnesota, which I hate to admit it, Rudy Gobert does a phenomenal job on Jokic.
Oh yeah.
It's a tough matchup for him. And then Anthony Edwards is a dog. He's gonna make Jamal Murray's life a living hell. And that's the biggest X factor there is Anthony Edwards is a dog.
It's just the can the Nuggets role players / bench just perform. I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
It might, but I really think that Minnesota's built to beat Denver, and they've proven that consistently.
Los, I want to ask you real quick. You said Minnesota, but do you like their chances against the Spurs if they move
No,
on?
absolutely no.
No, yeah,
That's where it's over. That's where you draw the line there.
Yeah. And here's my thing. I definitely think that they have a chance to beat the Spurs because of experience. I just think Wemby's on a mission, and Wemby is. I mean, him being able to extend the floor will keep Rudy respectfully out of the paint to the point where the other players can do their thing. I think that's going to be a really close matchup as well, but I do think the Spurs can edge that one out. Again, though, playoff experience, I would not be surprised if the Spurs do win it. Overall, though, I think OKC makes it out of the Western round again. And I think the Celtics agree. They do make it out of the Eastern Conference. And here's my thing. This is where I was leading up to with Celtics and Thunder. Both teams match up really, really well with each other. Where I'm giving the edge to is the fact that, and this is all caveats, Tatum playing really good, Tatum being healthy and not, having any setbacks, which he so thankfully hasn't so far. I just think we match up. Our 2 stars are better than their 2 stars. Obviously, SGA, he's above both. He's like the best player on the court. I'll give him the credit with the Finals MVP, the MVP, winning the championship last year, right? Then you got Brown and Tatum, and then you got J-Dub or Chet thereafter. And then when you look at the centers, like Neemias Queta this year is having a phenomenal year. Him and Chet are like neck and neck. You know what I mean? So, and then us having Vucevic coming off the bench, I think Derek White is the next best player on the court. It's going to be a tough, gritty series, and I think that we can edge that one out just because of how the experience that we have. We proved that we can beat OKC when the next time we beat them, and the biggest X factor here is going to be the reffing. If reffing isn't one-sided like it always is with OKC, I mean, anything can happen. So. And when I say that, I mean, we all agree OKC gets a lot of bullshit calls. I mean, a lot of bullshit. So I'm going to send this picture over to Aseem, have him put it up real quick. That way you guys can see what I mean. And then when he pulls it up, I will talk about it. But that is my little playoff rundown. I do see my Celtics coming back and winning it, which I'm biased. I'm going to be honest. Everybody knows it. I'm a Celtics fan. I'm biased. I don't give a fuck. Deal with it.
All right, let me get my predictions.
Go ahead.
So, I say between the Hornets and the Heat, I'm going with the Hornets. They are a dark horse team. They could just get hot. They kind of got some chemistry going on right now. As long as LaMelo is healthy, he can make some plays. He can make stuff happen. I think then doesn't the Heat have like injury issues?
Tons of
yeah.
them.
So it depends on the health, but then also, do they have the, can they make it happen in the series? Yeah, I don't think it's not the Heat's year this year. So I'm gonna go with the Hornets. Between the Sixers and the Magic, it just depends on the health of Embiid. Can he go through a whole series without getting hurt? And can Maxey perform well in the series as well? And with their bench players as well. Can they make it happen against the Magic? So I think I'll give it to the Sixers if everything goes well with them. So just do the Sixers and Celtics rematch as per usual. I know why I go straight to Sixers. So, okay, yeah. So Sixers and Celtics, and then the loser would be Magic and Heat. Okay, so if it was Magic and Heat, then I would go with the Heat. Wait, hold on. Did I even do that right? Oh, the loser. Okay, so the loser will be Magic. It'll be between Magic and the Hornets. Okay,
Mhm.
so then I'll take Hornets as the 8th seed against the Pistons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do Hornets as the 8th seed against the Pistons, and then be Sixers, Sixers and Celtics. Yeah, I'll go Pistons after that. Pistons, and then I'll stick with the Cavaliers. So Pistons and Cavs, Knicks and Celtics. Yeah, Pistons, Cavs, Knicks, Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go Pistons. I would like to see Pistons between either Pistons and Knicks or Pistons and Celtics. Pistons and Knicks or Pistons and Celtics. I think I'm going with the matchup that I kind of would want to see. And it definitely be I would want to see Pistons and Celtics. So if this is the year, then I'm gonna go Pistons. I'm gonna stick with the Pistons to go all the way to the finals. I'll just believe off of just straight belief. And then on the West, yeah, the West is that I'm going Warriors. Whenever Steph Curry's in, it's always going to be the Warriors are going to win. Yeah, Warriors. I would go. Yeah, I'll go Clippers. Yeah, as long as Kawhi is in, I'll go Clippers. So yeah, Clippers, Spurs, Warriors, Thunder, and that's where it ends for those seeds. I'm going Nuggets and Spurs. So I need to see that. And if yeah, Nuggets and Spurs. And I think I'm going Nuggets. Yeah, I'll go Nuggets. So then I will want to see Nuggets versus Thunder. As far as Lakers and Rockets, if Luka is back, then I'm going Lakers. If not, then I'll go Rockets. So yeah, I say it'll be Thunder and Nuggets, and I'm going Thunder. So Thunder Pistons. That's going to be my finals matchup.
Thunder's Pistons.
Yeah, Thunder Pistons.
Wow.
Thunder Pistons. That's going to be my matchup.
Okay. All right.
Just one on one seed versus one seed. So as much as we always see upsets in the playoffs, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna not take the upsets.
Alrighty. Who's your winner?
Oh, the winner. I think I'll go Pistons.
Wow.
Yep, Pistons get their
as you guys know, see, Peter can't even look at the screen right now.
I'm gonna go with anything's possible. Believe. Pistons have been down for so long. You know, Thunder already, you know, they got their win, you know, their first finals win. You know, let them celebrate. Now let the Pistons get some of that energy.
All day today you've been wilding out. Peter can't even look at the screen anymore. Look.
Oh my gosh.
He's shaking his head on you. Listen, he can't even look at the screen.
I will screen, you know, I'm gonna during all these podcasts, I'm gonna put up DraftKings and I'm gonna screen share DraftKings so I can officially lock in these things that these predictions that I've been making. And we'll see.
If you can't pull that picture up, man. We done here.
I will go on DraftKings, send the screenshot, put it up. UFCs and the NBA. So
if you're right, man, put that bet in because you're gonna win a lot of money.
I mean, Pistons, they're number 1 seed, so I don't think I win that much
They
money.
don't have their biggest superstar. He ain't gonna play.
Cade, oh yeah,
Cade is back.
I forgot.
He's back today.
Oh, he's back?
today?
Yeah, he was back to. He was back to.
Okay,
never
so there
mind
you
then.
go. There you go.
Aseem, if you can pull that picture up for me.
DraftKings.
No, the one that I sent you in the text.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah, hold up. Let me.
While he does that, I will say the Pistons did win but it is against the Bucks. Cade Cunningham in his return 13, 5, and 10. So he shot 6 for 11, 1 from 3.
How mad is Giannis? How mad is Giannis right now that they missed the playoffs? He's probably so pissed.
But he didn't play today.
I'll be mad if I'll be mad at my agent for not getting me traded. He the one that didn't want to get traded, and then he's talking about he didn't want to play. I mean, he wanted to play, but they were saying, "Oh no, you didn't even practice."
He gone.
Yeah, so now you got to be gone.
Yeah, I think he's gone.
Off of the decline of your play, and you're injured.
It's over for you.
Yeah, he can go to the Heat.
Mm-hmm. So while he pulls this picture up for me, so I can just.
Oh, he's going to the Lakers. My bad.
No, shot.
Yo, what's crazier? Aseem making 2 crazy comments. Giannis going to the Lakers and the Pistons winning the NBA.
So here's my thing. So here's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be Curry is going to the Cavs. LeBron's going back to the Cavs. So it's gonna be Curry, Harden.
Where's this money
Curry,
coming
Harden,
from?
LeBron.
What?
And Harden can stay, I guess.
About to mute Aseem's mic, bro.
And then Giannis is gonna be like, I need to get in on the championship roster, and it's gonna be the Cavs.
If we didn't know Aseem like how we know him, we would think that he's on drugs right now. We'd be like, bro, you on the Fent, ain't you? You on the fentanyl?
Oh my gosh,
he's on the Fent, bro.
I gotta be the wild card.
Yeah, you are. Right now, you definitely. Oh man!
I'm gonna just talk about the picture while Aseem tries to pull it up.
Hold on. I'm pulling up.
Yesterday, obviously, it's not game changer. The Lakers were gonna get their ass whooped anyways. OKC, they were just busting their ass. So it's not game changer. But in the picture that he's about to pull up, Chet Holmgren is clearly out of bounds. The referee is looking straight at him, and they did not call him out of bounds. They counted it as a rebound, and they continued the play as.
Oh no, that's not the right one.
As they were going, so
it's the UFC website.
Oh, you put. Oh, okay. I had the picture up. I thought that was me.
Yep. No, I just got to hit.
That was you.
There we go.
And I will do a thing and just stop.
Ref looking right in the vicinity.
Here it is.
Of
Ref
the foot.
is looking straight at him.
Hey, look. That's why you wear the same color shoes. The blue shoes blended in
with the yellow court.
With the blue,
bro, it's the yellow court.
It was her peripheral.
Nah, fuck that. Ain't no excuses, bro. That's awfulness. Like the fact that this wasn't called out of bounds. I know it's not gonna change anything, because they were going to blow them out anyways, especially with no Luka and no AR. But, golly, this is what I'm talking about. It's blatant biasness by the referees. We're all seeing it. Everybody says it online. You watch a OKC game, and, you can't even blow on their players because they get a foul. This is what I mean. If they're going to get shit like this, just give them the championship now. Just do it, because this is ridiculous. You guys got any comments? Well, no. Aseem, your comments are done. Peter, you got anything to say?
Wow.
Yo, privilege revoked. That's crazy.
I will not be silenced.
Nah, this picture is crazy, bro. She's literally looking right at him and just nah, I'm not gonna say nothing. I said this a couple weeks ago. It sucks when the officiating is this bad, because it's just gonna make people automatically go like Lo said, that they're a member of the team and stuff like that. They're gonna be photoshopping Thunder jerseys on all the refs and stuff, for memes. So we gotta try to do better so we could try to make it as clean as possible and try to make it, just like a fair game for everybody, and obviously something that nobody has to think that there's controversy or things behind, because we also, if you don't forget, if you guys forget, there have been refs in the past that have been known to bet on games and stuff and alter the game. So obviously, like, that already becomes like hard to trust itself. So now with this stuff happening, calls being called, fouls being called that don't appear to be fouls, and then things like this, blatant out of bounds not being called when you're literally looking at it, just makes people doubt and makes people believe that there's something fishy going on.
Mm-hmm. All right, Aseem, I'll give you a privilege back. You got anything to say? And it better not be crazy.
It's all in the picture. Proof's in the pudding.
It is.
So now let's segue over real quick. We're already past the threshold that we try to set for ourselves, which happens. We're just talking and shooting the shit.
Just chatting.
NFL news, you know what I mean? Dexter Lawrence, he requested a trade out of New York. That was the big highlight of the week. We were talking about this a little bit on the group chat. Aseem, I'll let you start off here. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you think he's going to get traded? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, just when you think the Giants have something good going, they got something bad happening. So yeah, be thankful you didn't pick the Giants as your team.
Hell no.
Because that would have been also pain. Yeah, Dexter Lawrence, a great player on the New York Giants, a good defensive tackle for that team, definite game changer when healthy, good asset on the team, and he feels like he needs to be paid what he is deserved. So he wants an extension. New coach John Harbaugh, coming from the Ravens. Either it's him or him and the GM probably just can't come to terms or come to agreement. So the next step is I want to leave. Next step is I'm not coming to practice until we come up with a contract negotiations, come up with some numbers. Otherwise I'll look to the market and see, who else wants me or wants to pay. So I don't think anything's going to happen until after the draft. So we'll see. But do I think he's staying? If the Giants were smart, they would pay him. I'm on the side of, pay your top players, because it works. It helps your team. In most cases, it's beneficial to pay those players that have had history on your team and have done good and kind of like tough to replace. So I'm on that side. But with how fresh and new this scenarios happen, I think I'm leaning more towards another team probably picking them up. I don't know what team. I haven't like ran through the options, but if it was another team that's willing to pay money for someone like him, it's gonna be a team, a bad team with money. So it could be like Cardinals, Dolphins, or it could be a team where they're trying to do their Super Bowl push, playoff push, with some money to pay another star to put on the other side of your defensive line. So yeah, it's an interesting thing to come up for the Giants and for the NFL.
So this was a complete setup in my opinion for Aseem. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So, all right, Aseem, because this always happens every week, I'm not gonna shy away from it. You're on the side here that's saying that he'll probably get traded, even though he's got 2 years left on his contract, like AJ Brown, and his dead cap hit is similar to AJ Brown's post
not
June
even.
2nd. Yeah, it is post June 2nd or post June 1st, which is June 2nd. AJ Brown's dead cap hit would only be $16 million. If Dexter Lawrence is traded, the dead cap hit for the Giants is $14 million, 13.9, so $14 million. So it's only $2 million away, but you're on the side saying that, you know, he's going to get traded. But because it's not an Eagles player and an Eagles star player, you're on the side of saying he'll probably get traded. So I'm bringing this up because of the biasness here, okay? Personally, I do think he gets traded, but he's also been unhappy with the team before and they're losing. He said that last year.
You got a new coach. It's a new coach now.
The Eagles got a new offensive coordinator now.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't see what the issue is. The two different scenarios, which is also the other thing that I brought up, was one is not leaving because of that reason. He wants to get paid. He wants to stay on the team. So
it doesn't benefit
negotiate
the team,
with them.
right? If they got $14 million in dead cap hit, 13.9, so we're just rounding up, $14 million in dead cap hit. It's not benefiting the Giants to trade him. Shouldn't he just play and be happy? Kind of like you said with AJ, he should just play and be happy that he's on a team that's willing to pay him the money.
One is about paying AJ Brown to stay. The other is about paying Dexter Lawrence to stay. The other is about not wanting your best wide receiver to leave because of the incompetence of your offense.
He's making good money this year. I mean, what is that?
So AJ Brown is getting paid. Dexter Lawrence is
$22 this year. That's a lot for a defense.
Dexter Lawrence is getting paid, but he's like he wants to stay, but he wants the extension. You know, he wants that now instead of waiting the next year, because what's the next thing that can happen? It's like,
I feel what I'm reading too is that he doesn't have any more guaranteed money on his deal, and he's like, nah.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
and they're just not coming to an agreement. They're not coming to an agreement.
That's it.
Yeah, but even if he doesn't have the guarantees, he could play this year out, and based off him playing this year out, he's going to make almost with his signing bonus for this year, $22 million, almost $23 million. It's not like he's not going to play and they're just going to cut him.
What is the top defensive for that position? What is the max amount that position has right now? Because who's getting paid the most? It's what's his name on the Browns?
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett.
He's a DN though.
Lawrence is a tackle.
He just signed his extension.
And how much did he get paid?
You would know more than me. He just got the extension. I got to look.
Jordan Davis. So he signed 3 years, $78 million. So
Jordan Davis.
Yeah. Yep. 3 years, $78 million. And Dexter Lawrence's contract is, he had a 4-year, $90 million extension in 2023, averaging $22.5 million annually.
So this year he's making $26 million. Dexter Lawrence is only making $22 million. It's not far off, and that's with his signing bonus for this year.
Yeah, he has 2 years left with no guaranteed money. So
all he has to do is play. And I get you want your guaranteed money, but at the end of the day, it doesn't like, and I'm speaking from Aseem's term when it comes to the Eagles, it doesn't benefit them to trade him and then take $14 million in dead cap money. Just like it doesn't benefit the Eagles to trade AJ Brown and take $16 million in dead cap money when you're trying to build a winning culture in New York. So I'm just using the same logic that you do for AJ Brown for Dexter Lawrence here.
But it's not the same situation, which is what you're trying to compare it to.
It kind of is. They don't have to trade him.
You're saying the thing that makes it even is the dead cap hit, the money hit on the team.
Yeah.
I'm more focused on like the player, like period, the player themselves. Like, is the player going to be a helpful advantage to your team? Keeping them on your team. So to avoid the disgruntledness, you you know you
But
pay
weren't we
that
just
player
talking
to
about that
avoid
last
the
week and the week before that with AJ
the,
Brown? If
the
he's
part with AJ.
disgruntled on the Eagles, is it beneficial to keep him there?
You know, if he's disgruntled, I'm saying you make the change to where he's not disgruntled. And the problem with AJ Brown is that he is locked in on the Eagles to the point where it is more of a detriment to let him go from the Eagles,
It's only
to trade
$60
him
million
from the Eagles.
dead cap if you trade him post June 1st.
Yes, post June 1st, but still, it hurts the offense.
Wouldn't
Yes,
this hurt the defense?
It's going to hurt the defense. Yes, it will hurt the defense. But the situation it just pay. One is you pay the person. The other one is you let the person go. It it you're saying you're equating two different things. It's like
And they're not just going to cut Dexter Lawrence. So they either got to trade him and then they're going to eat $14 million in dead cap, or they're going to give him an extension. Either way, they're going to have that dead cap money there if they decide to cut him or trade him. And all I'm saying is AJ Brown's disgruntled in Philadelphia. He clearly keeps talking about the Patriots. And like I'm saying, I'm not just saying he's going to get traded to the Patriots. He could get traded to the Rams. He just doesn't want to be in Philadelphia. So like I'm just using the same logic that you're saying here, in the same defense that you keep saying for why you should keep AJ Brown for New York.
One is definite, one is not definite. It's like AJ. There's no news where AJ Brown's like, I want to go. There's no news where it's like, I'm trying to leave. There's no news where AJ Brown is saying I'm going to miss camp, etc. There's no news where it's like, I'm not going to do this, or my agent is saying this or that. Dexter Lawrence is saying I want an extension, period.
Okay,
so in order to stay on this team, otherwise I'm going to look for other options, or you can look for other options to work to deal with that.
So we'll just flip it then. Post June 1st, if AJ Brown comes out and the trade hasn't happened, and he's like, you know what, I waited, I did my part. You guys aren't trading me. I don't want to play here. Now, how would
AJ Brown has never said he wanted to be traded? That's the problem.
Maybe
there was no news where he said he wanted to be traded.
Maybe they got a trade already in place, and that's why he's staying quiet.
This is the front office doing their stuff because of the whole AJ Brown is
Sounds like a double standard
is up in the air of whether he's staying or going. This is all front office has control. The Dexter Lawrence is the one with the control, a little bit more of the control, by saying, pay me or trade me. That's where the control lies. AJ Brown doesn't have the control of I'm staying or leaving. It's not his choice to be like, he can't just be like, I'm going to walk to the Patriots office and demand them to trade him, or I'm going to walk in office, demand a trade.
It's not Dexter Lawrence's choice. If he decides to not show up and they decide not to trade him, he's just going to keep getting fined. He decides not to play. Well, he still has 2 years that he owes them.
That's fine. But AJ Brown is not doing that.
With AJ Brown, you just don't know. Post June 1st.
And the thing is, it's literally.
That's why I asked you if all this happens post June 1st, where AJ Brown now is like, you know what, you guys said you guys were going to trade me. You guys aren't trading me yet. I don't want to play here. Blah blah blah. Just like Dexter Lawrence. Is your stance now going to change? Or are you going to be like, well, too bad?
It's literally a tactic. That's all. Dexter Lawrence is doing the tactic that all, and most of these NFL players do when they want a contract. It's, we're going to hold out. We're going to, make it known that the GM is going to go around the NFL to the other teams and say, are you willing to take on his contract and give him an extension? Do you, we're looking for this. Are you willing to give up this player or these picks to give up this player? Because we are the ones with control. If not, then we will start a negotiation with Lawrence when it comes to the contract. What do you mean? What's the question?
I asked you if post June 1st, AJ Brown goes out and he does the same thing where he says he's not going to play because he doesn't want to play there, et cetera, et cetera. Or is your stance now going to change all of a sudden? And is it going to match the same as Dexter Lawrence?
What do you mean? It's not happening. I'm not. There's
You're
no
not.
scenario
That's
where AJ
not
Brown is going to
happening
be
to
like,
me
I'm going to
asking a
hold out
question.
until I get traded.
Don't know that.
But he's not said. Dexter Lawrence is saying, I'm not. There's no contracts. I'm not going to do this.
And you
It
know
was
what
explicitly
AJ
said.
Brown hasn't been talking about all this whole time is the Eagles. You know who he has been talking about? Those the Patriots.
Why
The
does he need
writing's on the
to?
wall. The
Why does he
writing
need
is
to
there on the
talk
wall.
about the Eagles?
Because
Not
he's
every
on the
player
Eagles.
gotta talk about the Eagles during the offseason. Just
He's on the
he can
Eagles.
mind,
He didn't even
he can
mention
mind
his
his,
Super Bowl win with them.
he can mind his business and do his own thing.
I
The
call this
media is
delusional
it's
Eagles fans.
it's called the media wants to start stuff that don't need to be started. The
It's
media
called
wants to
delusional Eagles
bring out
fans.
stories
The
over
double
and
standard.
over and over again,
That's all it is.
just
Double
for
standard.
views and clicks and for controversy. That's what the
Double
media
standard.
wants. Just like what they did with Jalen Hurts. They come out with Jalen Hurts is a problem on his team. Jalen Hurts this and that. But where did this come from? We're talking about a MVP Super Bowl winning quarterback, Super Bowl MVP winning quarterback. And we're talking about questions about.
This is why I think he's going to get traded, okay? One, because the Giants aren't going to pay Dexter Lawrence, and he's probably going to go to another team, and they're going to draft his replacement this year. Where I see him going, I could totally see him going to Detroit, the Chargers. In terms of A.J. Brown, the reason why he's going to get traded is because it benefits you guys to trade him this year and not next year. Next year, and even this year, you guys have to extend Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts, Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell's coming up. It's a lot of money that's got to be paid out of Philadelphia. And this isn't the NBA. This isn't the NBA, the MLB. It's a strict salary cap.
Unless the team is willing to pay A.J. Brown's contract, it wouldn't make sense. And even if
please tell me why it doesn't make sense.
If the team doesn't pay A.J. Brown's contract,
yeah, why doesn't it make sense? Why doesn't it make sense?
What do you mean? If the team has to pay his contract,
but why?
If they don't,
what is it that they have to pay as well? I'm gonna wait because it's the same damn thing. The dead cat money, $2 million more than dead cat money is not the big difference.
You pay if there's a way to where they pay him and give us draft picks. That's all I said. Give us draft picks. Pay his contract.
Still gonna have to pay that dead cat money.
Pay it.
So why would they trade him? Why just hold out? We'll just find you. Eventually, you'll come back and play, and you got 2 years left. We'll do the same thing.
It's a tactic. It's the tactic. That's literally the tactic.
We've seen it happen before. Where all right, well, you still got 2 years left on your contract, and when you're 2 years left on your contract after you're a free agent, oh well, you thought here's a franchise tag. You really thought you were leaving, but you're not. Instead, no, they don't have to pay him now. They don't have to pay him now. They could just be like, well, you're going to play because we're not going to take this $14 million in dead cap money, and that's that. But now all of a sudden, because it's A.J. Brown, it's, oh, well, they have to pay his contract, and we're not going to eat this dead cap money, and I don't care what he wants. It's the double standard, man. Fuck out of here.
It's not a double standard.
It's a double standard.
It's not a double standard.
Peter, go ahead.
It's not a double standard.
Sounds like a double standard, brother. I'm sorry.
Not.
Sounds
AJ
like
Brown has you're creating a double standard by saying that AJ Brown wants to leave. But what I'm stopping you right there. Every time you say AJ Brown wants to leave, he has never said he wants to leave. Period. There is nothing in verbatim that says he wants to go. What has been confirmed is that the Eagles are open to shopping for, shopping around AJ Brown for offers. And what is confirmed is the only team that has been talking to the Eagles about AJ Brown has been the Patriots. And what has been confirmed is that what may or may not happen after June 1st. So those are the things that are confirmed, not AJ Brown saying, I want to leave. Not AJ Brown saying, I want to go to the Patriots.
What if post June 1st, he hasn't gotten traded, and then all of a sudden he says, I want out?
But you're creating a scenario that doesn't.
That's part of the thing. What if he does it? Is your stance now going to change? And that's what I'm saying. You're avoiding that question.
If he does that, then the change is now who wants to take AJ Brown? This is something that has to be done because he wants to go. So
So now the dead cap isn't a big factor anymore. They're not going to.
It's always going to be a factor. It's going to be a hit. And that's why I said the team, it'll be beneficial for the team to take on, that part of that contract. So we don't take that much of a hit.
Just like in a Dexter Lawrence trade, nobody's going to accept the $14 million in dead cap. They're going to be like, well, hey, look, have fun with that. We'll take AJ Brown or we'll take Dexter Lawrence, and here's the draft picks. Have fun.
It's literally worst case scenario, and you're saying play hardball to the point where you get where the Patriots get what they want. So
I see it happening.
If the player
talk about New England,
how many situations, how many times, the only time where it's like the teams are willing to take that big of a hit is for quarterbacks. That's got to go. We're going to take on this contract. We're going to take on this dead cap. They just did it with Tua. He's owed however many millions of dollars, but he's got to go from this team, whether you like it or not.
It's happened quite a few times. I just can't think of any off the top. I could probably look them up though.
So right now, there's no situation where it's whether you like it or not. You're getting traded, and we're going to take this cap hit no matter what, because AJ Brown has not explicitly said I want to go, and the only one-to-one team that's interested in him is pursuing him is the Patriots. So
to answer your question, the Bills traded Stephon Diggs to the Houston Texans and paid just the same amount, $16 million in dead cap hit. That was just last year, 2 years ago. Sorry, because last year already passed. Same situation, and he didn't want to go. He was surprised, but they did it anyways. That's what I'm saying. It's not a big shock here if AJ Brown gets traded and you guys have to pay $16 million in dead cap hit. That's the only reason why I brought it up is because I have a double standard here.
I'm not saying that. Look, I'm not saying this. It will be a surprise. The scenario that you're trying to create is that he wants to leave. That was the scenario that I don't agree with.
He's not talking about the Eagles at all. Everything he's talking about is the Patriots. Everything, his favorite Super Bowl moment isn't him winning the Super Bowl, isn't him balling out in the Super Bowl. It's my Patriots losing the Super Bowl, and I cried like a baby because that undefeated season meant so much to me. Oh, Patriots this. Oh, Patriots that. Oh, my favorite Tom Brady moment. Oh, when I got my Tom Brady jersey signed. It's not, I won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. Oh, well, I had another 1,000-yard year with the Eagles. Everything.
You want him to lie? So you just want him to lie is what you're saying?
I mean, it's surprising to me that your favorite Super Bowl memory isn't you in the Super Bowl. One of the two times there. Anyways, we're going to keep going in circles. You guys see the double standard.
Oh, my gosh.
Peter, you got any thoughts?
Oh, my gosh.
Just quick.
I'm sorry, real quick, Peter, before you go.
Yeah.
The LA Rams cut Cooper Kupp, and they got $22 million in dead cap hit. But it's crazy that wide receivers are getting cut now with dead cap hit money. Continue.
Cooper Kupp is on the decline. Oh, my gosh.
He just won a Super Bowl, and he's on the decline.
There's reasons behind this stuff. You're just creating phantom reasons. That's all I'm saying. People, whoever listening, if this hits the internet airwaves, please,
it will.
Please tell Carlos. Please tell him to stop creating scenarios that don't exist. To then turn around. This is called gaslighting. He's gaslighting to make me say, "Oh man, yeah, I'm creating these double standards for a situation that doesn't exist." A situation that does not exist.
Can I give you guys another one? The Seattle Seahawks traded DK Metcalf to the Pittsburgh Steelers and took a $21 million cap hit in doing so. But I'm crazy. Go ahead, Peter. I got to use the bathroom while you.
Yeah. Now, for me, it's just quick, obviously, because, I'm not the expert in this yet. But obviously, it's a big deal. Obviously, requesting a trade this early. That means there's going to be a lot of madness going on, trying to get him out. Who knows if he's going to play, if he's not going to play, if he's going to report, if he's not going to report. Obviously, this is the bad thing with a player coming out and requesting a trade publicly. You lower the trade value out and all that. So again, I don't know how this is gonna go. He wants to get paid. Do you, Aseem? Do you think that he deserves the money he's asking for?
As far as the players, he's probably their best defensive player on the team. So I feel like they should just pay him. He deserves it.
Mm. Is there anywhere that you could see like using a player like him?
See who?
Is there anywhere, any place, any team that you could see, obviously, like trying to trade for him? Anybody that stands out to you that you think could use him?
Yeah, like I said, the bottom tier teams. I said like Cardinals or what I say, Cardinals, Dolphins, Jets maybe. Or it could be a team that's, trying to contend. That's trying to do like a push.
Real quick, I kind of got a grip on what you guys are talking about here. You agree and I disagree with that. I'm looking right here. Teams that are interested in Dexter Lawrence are the Raiders, bottom team, so I agree there. Cincinnati, bottom team, I agree there. Baltimore Ravens, mid team. Chicago Bears, playoff team. LA Chargers, playoff team. Houston Texans, playoff team. Jacksonville Jaguars, playoff team.
Okay. All right.
So agree and
Yeah,
disagree with what you just said there.
He wasn't like healthy all year last year, so that was kind of the negative spot. But the years he was healthy and played, he was a difference maker.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
Real quick, I'm just gonna beat a dead horse real quick. Cleveland Browns, when they traded for Amari Cooper, the Raiders took on $22 million in dead cap hit. Let's see. Then you got, I said Stephon Diggs already. Devontae Adams, when he got traded to the Raiders by the Packers, they took on $16 million in dead cap hit. So Debo Samuel, $34 million in dead cap hit. Holy moly. So it's not crazy to see. It has happened. Anyways, I'm gonna put this up on the screen now because this was a fun question that I wanted to talk about with you guys. We talked about it earlier. I seen Wild out on that one in the group chat, so I thought this was fun. Choose the best offense. You got A, Peyton Manning, Derrick Henry, Jerry Rice, and Antonio Gates. B, John Elway, Barry Sanders, Randy Moss, Rob Gronkowski. C, Patrick Mahomes, LaDainian Tomlinson, Larry Fitzgerald, Jason Witten. And D, Tom Brady, Walter Payton, Megatron, Travis Kelce. Peter, who you got, boy? Who's your best offense here?
Best offense.
And I'm asking you first because you're new to football, so these are all names question. You should be familiar with.
All right, so off rip, I'm looking at each box, and I'm assuming that they're same positions just because I know the quarterbacks for sure are the same position. Avi, Peyton Manning,
the same position, yeah.
All right, so Peyton Manning, Elway, Mahomes, and Brady, right there. I would say that's tough, right? Well, not Manning. Manning's out of there for me.
Crazy.
You think I'm crazy for that?
Peyton Manning's one of the greatest to ever do it, brother. To just
say
he's out of there off the bat is crazy.
I understand that, but you have Tom Brady and John Elway. Those are like the two I'm leaning towards the most. So then after that process of elimination, you got Derrick Henry, Barry Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson, Walter Payton. I don't know much about Walter Payton. I know about LaDainian Tomlinson. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Derrick Henry. I've heard really good things about Barry Sanders. So obviously like that. Now that box is kind of appealing to me. Jerry Rice, I did hear that he was a monster.
Greatest
Randy
of all time.
Moss, Avi. Randy Moss, Avi, legendary. Larry Fitzgerald, he was good in his time. And then you got Megatron, which is just unreal. And then Antonio Gates, Gronkowski, Witten, and Kelsey. I ain't gonna lie, B is appealing to me a lot more than the others. B is appealing to me.
So if you P is your answer, that's your answer. I know that was Aseem's answer. My thing is, between the 4 quarterbacks, I think John Elway's the worst of the 4 quarterbacks.
How? How?
What do you mean?
How?
Peyton Manning is clearly better than John Elway.
How? We got 9 times Pro Bowl, 2 times Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl MVP, Hall of Fame, and MVP. And Walter Payton, Walter Payton Man of the Year?
I mean, the trophy's named after him for a reason.
Yeah.
I just don't know much about Walter Payton like that to be knowing him.
So just know Walter Payton's probably like the greatest runner.
And then Travis Kelce versus Gronkowski, that one to me was easy.
I'm taking
that's so like I was going by process of elimination. You know, to me, like Elway and Brady, I was definitely going to lead to Brady, but then Moss and like Megatron, tough. But
Megatron
then I
was unstoppable, brother.
I know, but there's a reason why people still to this day be like, "Yo, you mossed him." There's a reason
100%.
why, man.
100%. He earned that moniker. So,
and then again, no disrespect. I'm a newbie. I don't know who Walter Payton is, but I do know who Barry Sanders is. And then Gronkowski, I think, is much better than Kelsey. So, that's why process of elimination. I think I would go with B.
And there's nothing wrong. I think you guys are crazy. I know Aseem picked it too.
Oh my gosh!
You know what's a fun question here? You know, it's a fun question. Who's the weakest of the 4?
C.
I was actually gonna go with that too. I was gonna say C.
Yeah. C by a long, only because right. So like, Patrick Mahomes is better than John Elway. But then you got LaDainian Tomlinson, in my opinion, is not better than Barry Sanders.
This man.
Larry Fitzgerald is not better than any of the other 3 wide receivers, and then Jason is clearly the worst tight end out of the 4 tight ends there.
LT, and Larry Fitzgerald is just like. Yep.
If you really think about it, Larry Fitzgerald is probably better than Calvin Johnson stat wise, because Calvin hasn't been in the league as long as Fitzgerald.
Stat wise, yeah, okay, yeah. But like
isn't it because Megatron played with an atrocity of a team though?
Yeah, he was a part of the 0-16.
Well, it was the team, and then just the way that they played against him, because he's so big that everybody is just gunning him.
Let me tell you, okay, look, so Calvin Johnson, bro, was getting triple teamed.
No, I know. I seen his highlights. I put respect on Megatron's name. Like I've seen it. He was him.
And even in that 0-16 year, like he was the glimpse of hope that they had, because
I've seen Randy Moss play a few games. I've seen him when he was on the Patriots. I remember him playing there.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, so because this was John Elway is not better than Peyton Manning. Okay, Peyton Manning has 4 MVP awards, 2 Super Bowls, has a Super Bowl MVP. He changed football forever. He has better stats than him as well. He was more dominant than John Elway was. I'm sorry to break that one to both of you guys, okay? But and then you got Jerry Rice, who was the greatest wide receiver to ever grace the football.
Yeah, Jerry Rice was him too.
Derrick Henry, I'll give Barry Sanders the edge there, and I'll give Gronk the edge there. But like Peyton Manning and Jerry Rice together is, oh my God, like it's the same as like. But then D is who I'm picking, just because you got the best running back of all time in Walter Payton, Tom Brady, who's the best quarterback of all time, and then you got Calvin Johnson, who's arguably the most unstoppable force as a wide receiver that we've ever seen. And then Travis Kelce.
Yeah, it's between A, B, and D. That's those. If you eliminate C, I would I would put A up over D. Yeah, over D.
Acceptable in my
Because
opinion.
I'm taking Antonio Gates over Kelsey. I'll take Jerry Rice over Calvin Johnson. The only thing I'll take Tom Brady over all of them, and
you gotta
Walter
take
Payton over all of them. So, as much as I love Calvin Johnson, I don't think it.
I agree. I don't think you can go wrong with D or A. I just think B and C are like 3 is B, C is last, and then
But
A and D can be interchangeable.
But it's like I'm taking Barry over Derrick Henry and LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yes.
I'm taking Randy Moss over Fitzgerald and Calvin Johnson. That's just me. I'm taking Gronk over all the tight ends. Like my ranking, it would be Gronk, Gates, Kelsey, Witten.
I think Kelsey's better than Gates.
No, I think Antonio. Like if you pair that 4 as far as best offense, yeah, I could see Peyton doing numbers with Derrick Henry, Antonio Gates, and Jerry Rice.
Kelsey's got better stats than Gates all around. More Super Bowl championships.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like Antonio Gates been in? I guess Kelsey been in the league longer. That's my guess, but I feel like Antonio Gates been in the league for a while, especially with Phillip Rivers.
100%. I'm pulling up their stats real quick. All right, so Travis Kelsey, Antonio Gates. What was this? All right, so Antonio Gates has 955 receptions. Wait, no, that's 11.
Yeah, 11,000 yards.
841 yards, 116 touchdowns. Then you got Travis Kelsey has 1,080 receptions, 1,302 yards, and only 82 touchdowns. So Gates has more touchdowns, but yards and receptions go to Kelsey.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Kelsey just has better overall stats outside of touchdowns, and he's got the Super Bowls. So, like, Kelsey, in my opinion, is better than Gates. Jerry Rice is the best wide receiver on the list. And then Peyton Manning and Tom Brady are the best 2 quarterbacks on this list. Well, Patrick Mahomes is more championships than Peyton Manning. He only has 1 more than him. But Manning's got the 4 MVPs, which matter here. So that's why I was like, I think you take A over B and D over B, but then A and D are interchangeable. But, that was just something that was a fun one. You guys can comment down below who you guys think is going to win this one. And there is no wrong answer here, just so you guys know. All these players are great and Hall of Famers for a reason, or future Hall of Famers in some of their cases. Except Jason Witten. I don't think Jason Witten's a Hall of Fame worthy. Not going to lie there. I would have to look at his stats.
Jason Witten, the Cowboys, I know he was really good. Yeah, 11-time Pro Bowl, 2-time All-Pro.
He's a Hall of Fame. He has Hall of Fame numbers. I'd take that back. Yeah, he has Hall of Fame numbers. But,
Yeah, Jason Witten was a problem.
Yeah. I didn't know he had that much yardage and reception.
And it's all on the Cowboys.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. All right, guys. One last segment here. Music. What do you guys think? What's music?
I am the music.
Did you hear Kanye's album?
No, I still haven't. Oh. No, but speaking of Kanye, I don't know if you guys saw his. He was going to headline the Wireless Festival out there in England, and
They said no.
They started taking out all the sponsors. The sponsors started dropping out. Pepsi dropped out. Rockstar dropped out. A bunch of things dropped out, and then they just went and denied his visa. It's like, nope, you ain't coming.
They stopped the show. They're not even doing that.
Yeah, they canceled the whole
canceled.
festival and everything. Yep. Now, I don't know how you guys feel. A lot of people feel like, it's well deserved that it's deserved that he gets this thing because of all the stuff that was going on. Obviously, like, he has come out and apologized for it. He has said that he was going through a manic episode, that now he's on his medication and everything. I don't know how you guys feel about it. It's a tough situation. You understand, like, it's like, for some people, it's still a sensitive subject, with all the stuff that he was going on. He was crashing out heavy.
Yeah.
I can't blame him. I can't blame the festival for doing that. It's just you're gonna receive a lot of hate and stuff, so it's tough. It's really tough to see that. I feel like for that, it has to kind of be like an independent thing, or just like somebody just bringing him. It's just when you're going to try to involve other people and everything, you're even going to have people that are going to drop out, that don't want to be in the festival anymore to sing or to rap or perform, because they just don't want to be associated with him. So,
he got Lauryn Hill to perform with him.
Yeah, but that's Lauryn Hill. It's different with like new artists or other artists. It's a PR nightmare to be seen with Kanye. So I mean
Travis Scott's still doing music with him.
Yeah, but Travis, again, he's established, and he's not a guy that's looking to try to make a name and stuff. He's already got a name. But like these newer people, like they can't really afford to get bad rep with being with Kanye, because of all his anti-Semitic stuff that he was doing,
I'm not gonna lie, I think it's punishment for your actions. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm not blaming anybody for not wanting to see Kanye or listen to Kanye or host Kanye at your country. I mean, like, going on stage with a KKK suit on, like, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Manic episode or not, bro, you knew damn well that was wrong. People told you to go to the back and not to wear this, and you still did it anyways. Listen, sometimes that you reap what you get. And
made a song about Hitler.
Yeah, no sympathy for you at all. You better, honestly, don't even go to Germany, because you might get arrested and do life in prison there.
He got a case, assault case. What was it? Sexual assault case.
Yeah.
Yeah, they banned him from going to the country. He can't even go in the country. So
no, absolutely. I don't even blame them. Kanye, I'm sorry. You might as well just retire and hang him up, brother.
The problem is he's not. He can't, because the album is sold. It was like number 2 in the charts.
He could do his own thing. He just it's tough to be involving other people. Like, he'd have to fork up the money himself and do it, which is what he's been doing now.
The show is selling out.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's been going to like Japan and stuff like that, and like doing shows all over the place. But it have to be on his own. He's gonna have to be on his own. He's not gonna be able to get like sponsors and stuff like that. It's not gonna work out.
The people they're still backing him. So
yeah, but not the companies that are supposed to
not the companies,
the money. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, that boys. Though, you guys been listening to anything?
I personally haven't, but I know Aseem's happy to see that Isaiah Rashad announced his new album is gonna come out soon.
Sir,
that should be fun. Isaiah Rashad hasn't dropped the album in a bit, so definitely gonna be
5 years again.
Definitely gonna be something to look forward to. But I haven't heard anything new personally. I've just been listening to the same old music that I have right here on my playlist and stuff. I think
no, I was so hyped, and I am highly disappointed for the Tory Lanez album.
Oh no!
Highly of it. They really like it. It's just
slutty bass.
Not my cup of tea. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
It's not the Tory Lanez you want.
Not the Tory Lanez that I wanted. This is like, nah, I can't vibe with it. I'm sorry. I tried. I gave it 2 listens and I just kept skipping songs. It's like not my thing.
Let me
That's
pull it
tough.
up.
I gotta listen to the new Earl
Oh yeah,
Sweatshirt and Mike album.
yeah. Earl Sweatshirt and Mike was good. I gotta listen to Thundercat. I didn't get a chance to listen to the Thundercat album.
I'm the guy, yeah.
Yeah, I have high hopes though because I know it's definitely gonna be probably up there in my album of the year list. Who else have I not listened? Oh, I gotta listen to. So here's my list. I gotta listen to James Blake because he came out with a new album. This is some weeks ago. Kid Cudi came out with the EP. Mike Will Made It. I did listen to some of the Mike Will Made It. Yeah, a lot of people on there that was like you haven't heard in a long time. Like y'all remember what's their name? What is their names? It's did he take them off?
Which one?
It was a song that had that group. Oh, Travis Porter. There we go.
Oh
Travis
my
Porter.
gosh, Travis
Yeah.
Porter.
Yeah. Have you ever? Yeah, Travis Porter. That was like, man, that was way back. So a lot of features off of this Michael Made It tape. I still gotta listen to Yeet. Did listen to Central C. All roads lead home. That's like a little EP. I gotta listen to the Fetty Wap album. No, I see Fabio Foreign has a new album. Chief Keef has a new album.
We not listening to Fabio. In big 2026? Nah.
Oh man. Oh, he's got a song with Tory Lanez on here.
We not
two songs with Tory Lanez.
You with Slutty? No way. No shot.
Nah.
My least favorite Tory Lanez album.
Let's see. We got Juvenile has came out with a new album. Let's see, Wiz Khalifa and Currency, Juicy J, and the Sway Lee album. I gotta check out that Sway Lee album.
Sway Lee?
Yeah, because it's his first solo album. Yeah, I think that was everything.
I think Isaiah Rashad is dropping a single on Friday.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Isaiah Rashad's album called "It's Been Awful." So, let's have a dialogue about Isaiah Rashad, where he is on TDE, like his ranking on TDE, because he has been I feel underrated on TDE because as him not going mainstream or not his album's not kicking off like numbers or doing numbers like or him going big like everybody else on TDE.
I have a question for you. Is Reason a part of this still or no?
Reason is not a part of this.
Even though the projects that he's dropped were on TDE?
Reason is like he had the Ray Vaughn is basically what Reason should have been. That's my opinion. That's basically they're like, yeah, we made a mistake with Reason. Hold on, wait. Ray Vaughn actually you're the new guy. You're supposed to be the guy.
They're bugging. So, I think Reason is better than Ray Vaughn in my opinion.
Yeah, I can understand.
If I had to put him in like a rank, I think I would put it's just personal again, like it's just personal. Because if I'm going rapping ability, like Isaiah Rashad might be like fifth.
Yeah,
he's not really like a lyrical miracle rapper, bars like that. It's more of like he's a vibe type of rapper.
Yeah.
His production is really good. Him and SZA have great work together. But if I had to put him in my favorites, I think I would put him at I'll put him probably at 3. I think I'll put Kendrick 1 and then Absol 2. I really like Absol. And I'll put him above Schoolboy and J Rock and Ray Vaughn because I don't listen to Ray Vaughn. I don't listen.
You got what? Y'all don't listen to Ray Vaughn?
No.
Goodness gracious, y'all got
different. For me, obviously, Kendrick is by far the best one. You said we're not including Reason, right?
Yeah, we're not including Reason.
All right, so yeah, 2 from me is Absol, then is J Rock, SZA, and then Isaiah Rashad.
So how about this? Would you put Isaiah Rashad over Absol? Because as far as like album wise, like album drop, because in my opinion, I think Isaiah Rashad has not missed on an album, like on his album drops. Because you could say Absol didn't get his stuff. He didn't come out with like good albums until what was the one after These Days?
Careful. Well, excuse me?
Yeah, These Days wasn't like.
Excuse me? What about Control System?
Yeah, I mean I'm saying like I don't think Control System was that like an official album or was that a mixtape?
That's an official album, brother.
Yeah.
Then you got Herbert. Herbert wasn't good.
Yeah, I wasn't. No, I'm not. I'm saying
Goldberger.
I'm saying just that when he came out with that album, it kind of derailed like all the momentum that he had.
Nah,
until he came out with
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
The one after These Days.
These days was cool, but it wasn't all that. Control System was really good, like amazing. Yeah. Then like Do What Thou Will.
Yeah,
that was really good. And Herbert, Soulburger, like I don't know, man. I mean,
but you look at Isaiah Rashad,
terrible. Like it's actually really good.
But
Isaiah Rashad, he also drops every like 5-6 years. That's the problem.
But it don't miss.
But he got how many projects he's got? He's got 3. So you got Sylvia Demo, right? Sylvia Demo, which is an EP. So are we? Because if we're going on albums, like you said earlier, because you were talking about Control System, not an album. Sylvia Demo technically not an album, so we're not counting it.
But
The Sun's Tirade. The Sun's Tirade is technically his debut album. I looked it up now. It's good, but I'm gonna be real with you. I do have a lot of songs in here that I do not like. That I was just like, no. You know what I fucking hate?
What?
I'm not trying to go on a rant because we've been here 3 hours. So I'm not trying to go on a crazy rant. I fucking hate the What's Wrong song with Zakari and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh my god,
that song is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Listen to me. It's terrible because that sample is so fucking annoying.
You're tripping.
I don't want to hear fucking moaning in my ear. I'm not listening to pornography. I'm listening to fucking Isaiah Rashad and Kendrick Lamar. I don't want to hear that. Shit is garbage.
Song,
no, it's ass.
Oh my gosh,
it's ass.
And Kendrick's verse is so good.
And then the A Lot song made by Mike Will is so bad too. It's trash. It's trash. It's really fucking bad. I don't like that song either. The Silk the Shaka song is not really that good either. Like there's a lot of songs on here that I could do without, you know. And then we go into The House is Burning, which I thought
so good.
I thought it was good, but to me it's not a classic. Like I can't look at you and be like, yeah, this is amazing. Like this is so nah, brother. I'm sorry. Like I can't do the same thing. Like I look at something like Soul Burger, which I was very impressed with Soul having that album, and even Herbert too. I really liked Herbert. I think both of those projects are much better than those 2 projects by Isaiah Rashad. I think Isaiah Rashad's best project is his EP, which is the Sylvia Demo, and I love Sylvia Demo. Now that's a classic. That's a classic. I don't think that's even in the debate.
I think you need to give The House is Burning another listen.
But I have it on my playlist, like I on my Apple Music, and I every now and then it comes in. Even though I think it was deleted at one point, the whole album, like it was gone for a while, and then he just got it back on Apple Music again. But in my opinion, I just think Control System. I love Control System so much. I think Control System is better than Sylvia Demo, which I think is Isaiah Rashad's best piece of work. So I would not put Isaiah over Absol.
Agreed.
Not to mention Absol's guest verses, which are incredible. I can't put him.
I wasn't saying the artist. I was saying the albums.
I'm still putting Absol above Isaiah. Now Isaiah to me is my 3. So because I don't think J Rock's albums are better than Isaiah's. Schoolboy Q, his what the heck is the name of it?
The album.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that was a really good album. That one could compete.
It's like my favorite album of his.
Yeah, but the other ones I would say no. I would say that I would give it to Isaiah Rashad. And then like
Crash Talk, Blank Face, Oxymoron.
Nah, Isaiah Rashad's is
Oxymoron a lot.
Isaiah Rashad's is I think all his projects clear. The Schoolboy
Q.
Yeah, except for Blue Lips. Blue Lips is the one that I'm like.
Blue Lips and Oxymoron are really good.
Excuse me. I like Oxymoron, but I wouldn't put it above Isaiah Rashad. And then I don't listen to SZA, so I can't put her in this discussion.
I listened because of my girl. She's good.
Yeah.
What did he come out with? It was 90059. I don't know. I think the two, excluding that his first album, Follow Me Home, 90059 and Redemption, I think are like I think they're classics in my opinion.
Classics? Nah.
Yeah, I think Redemption is a classic. I think if you go back
to the Fent
and listen to Redemption, listen to Redemption, bro. It is.
I do listen, bro. The classic is we need to have the discussion why classic
look at this thrown around. Look at this track list.
That's crazy. Go ahead, say it. Let me hear these classics, these so-called classics that are mid.
These classics.
Mid.
All right, you got King's Dead. You got.
It's not a okay. Hold on. It's not a classic because the only thing that's memorable about King's Dead is the La Di Da Di Da Slobber Me Knob by Future, bro. Come on now. No one else cares about that track.
Wild Freestyle.
Trash. Get that out of there.
Win classic.
Win is a classic. That's a classic. Yes. That's a classic.
That's it. OSOM. Out of Sight, Out of Mind.
It's a good song, but it's
which
not
one is that? Is that the who's on that track? J. Cole?
Mm-hmm. Isn't it? Yeah, it is J. Cole.
It was okay. I think I remember that track. It was okay.
Yeah.
I'm a J Rock fan, but I agree. That's not a classic.
I can't say that's classic. I don't think J Rock has ever dropped anything with something even sniffing a classic for a project.
I think y'all gotta listen to it. Y'all gotta do some re-listening.
Hey, Aseem, when you post this, just title this one Aseem on Fentanyl.
Oh my gosh.
Aseem on Fent.
Aseem is on Clear Mind, and
mind you, all Aseem gave me was 3 songs from this album and said it's a classic. Redemption. So 3 tracks automatically qualifies as a classic.
I'm saying the whole
album.
Got
15 tracks, bro. It got 15 tracks, and you give me 3 songs. Nah, that's not a classic, bro.
And we listen to 90059.
I'm a big fan of that album.
90059 is better than the Redemption album, and that's still not a classic.
No, it's a classic.
Nah, you crazy, bro. Like, there's no way. There's no way that's a classic.
Wanna Ride the Waves.
It's not a classic, bro. You guys is
90059,
throwing around.
City.
Don't say you guys.
Money Trees Deuce.
Bro, Aseem, you throwing around this word classic too much, bro. Like there's people that have died for this.
I'm throwing it
There's
around.
people that have put their soul into this.
And
J Rock went and made some mid.
He did.
J Rock made some mid. And Aseem calling it a classic.
The name of the album is called Redemption. That's pouring your soul into it.
He redeemed himself from mid and he made it mid again.
For King's Dead. That's Redemption.
It's not that good of a song, bro.
Nominated for Win.
That song is a classic. Yes, that song's really good. I'll give you that one, but not the album. No.
All right. As far as
No.
Off this
the
album, I
whole
can tell you, I actually like a lot of the songs, but I'll count it as a classic. Knock It Off, fire. Tap Out, fire. OSOM, fire. King's Dead, fire. Troopers is fire. Wow, that's a great song. Redemption, great song. Win, best song on the album.
I agree. To me, look, I'll be honest with you. To me, obviously Kendrick's got multiple classics. There's no debate there. I think Isaiah Rashad only got one classic, and that's Sylvia Demo. That's it. He's only got the one. But that mixtape is so good. It's so
Sylvia
good.
Demo is really good. But
It's
as far as
so
like
good.
quality, if I'm like I as much as I love Sylvia Demo, the Sun's Tirade is like, I don't know, it's just like a step above that, like more mature Isaiah Rashad.
I don't
Like
care. You could be more mature, and that doesn't mean anything. Look at Nas. Look how long it took Nas to get another classic mixtape. When he dropped the mixtape in Illmatic, when he wrote that when he was 16. Doesn't matter if you're more mature or not. The whole thing is just about the substance, the production, your style, your essence from the song.
The Sylvia Demo.
No,
that's
he
why
didn't have
I'm
that.
like,
he didn't have that confidence. He didn't have that confidence in those other
the
albums.
Sun's Tirade and the what you call it,
He
the House is
literally talked
Burning.
about it. He literally talked about it. He talked about how like he doubted himself so many times because he didn't know if he was actually like meant to be in the position that he's in, and you can hear it in these tracks.
And you
No
say
offense
that
to him.
and go to the House is Burning and be like, and you could hear the confidence in the music that he put out.
Bro,
In
you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
But,
you heard the hunger. But you heard the hunger in Sylvia Demo.
Yes, you heard the hunger in Sylvia Demo, but I don't know. It's just like you could hear the progression in the artist.
You hear the progression, but it doesn't mean that it's a classic. But it's not a classic. This is my opinion. I mean, if you like it that much, hey, bro, more power to you. But I mean, I think you crazy for saying that those J-Rock albums are classics. That's wilding.
This was a great episode, guys. We had me versus Aseem, Peter versus Aseem.
Everybody against me. That's the
for real. If
everybody against me.
I got a hot take here. I'm gonna find the name of this album. I already know that if Aseem is going like this with that, I already know Aseem not gonna go with me like this. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now. Where is it at? Yeah. This is it. Yup. I bet you I tell you this right now, you won't agree with it. The YG My Crazy Life is a classic, not those projects you say.
Yeah, YG My Crazy Life is definitely a classic.
That's a classic because that shaped music differently. That shaped, like, it got into the West Coast sound to be how it was with the Mustard sound that everybody started copying, everybody started moving. 2014, it was all about that sound, and YG helped create it.
That's YG been with Mustard since the beginning.
But like Isaiah Rashad's other projects, like, they don't have that to me. Like, he didn't do anything to revolutionize something or to make people be like, this is a piece of work that people will look upon years later and be like, wow, that's a standout piece. That's a classic to me. And Isaiah's other projects, I don't think have that. J-Rock doesn't have one of those. Like, no one's gonna look at be like, when you think of J-Rock, you're not going to think of that project. You know what you're going to think of? His verse on Money Trees. That's a classic verse.
No, you think of the project.
No, you won't.
A Redemption.
No, you won't. You're gonna think of his verse on Money Trees. That's what you're gonna think of.
No, but we talked about King's Dead and talked about Win.
You don't talk about his verse. You talk about Future's verse. Nobody talks about J-Rock's verse.
It's his song.
It does, and guess what? The song is not his no more. It's Future's song. The same way that J. Cole hopped on "Can't Knock the Hustle" and he killed the remix so bad that people forget it's Kaz's song. It don't even belong to him no more. Same thing with Johnny P's Caddy. It's Benny the Butcher song, and J. Cole dropped the verse so fire on it, one of the greatest feature verses of all time, that the song does not belong to Benny the Butcher no more.
Man's preaching right now.
It's the truth, bro. That's when you talking about classic verses on here that people look back upon and they're gonna be like, these are pieces of work that you look at these things and you're never gonna see something like this again. I can't say that about a J-Rock album. I can't say that about those Isaiah Rashad projects. That's not Sylvia Demo, because Sylvia Demo, he changed the sound right there. Like, it was a different type of sound. It was smoother. It was like grittier production. Him and SZA was working super well together. They kind of sounded like they was one. It was perfect. It was perfect. It's one of the most perfect mixtapes I've heard in a long time. I can't say the same about those other two projects of his. I'm just being honest. I'm being real, because that A Lot song with Mike Will Made It producing, that shit was ass. He was definitely reaching too much. He was trying to appeal to people that he knew, that he was appealing to a style that he knew wasn't his. And then on The House Is Burning, it seemed like he wasn't interested, or he was just a little bored on it. He didn't have it.
The House Is Burning had like,
he didn't have it,
he
bro.
he was just like, I don't know. He just had a different energy on The House Is Burning. That's what I was getting on The House Is Burning.
And don't forget, around that time was when the whole thing of his
the controversy,
the sex, the sex tape coming out of him being with other men and stuff. Like I'm saying, bro, like these are things that people may think is not that big of a deal, but to them, like, these are superstars. These are, and especially a person like him who tried to commit suicide. A person that struggles with his mental health. You don't think that these things affect him and be like, affect his music? Of course they do. So it's just the truth.
As the fan, in my opinion, I don't think the music has been affected.
I think it's
especially
suffered
with this last album. I definitely think it suffered.
I think it suffered.
I think that I don't know. Maybe I'm putting The House Is Burning too high, but I'm putting The House Is Burning as like next to Sylvia Demo. I don't know. Maybe it takes some more listens. I'm gonna go re-listen to the catalog and say,
because like to me classic is a word that should be very well respected, because it gets thrown around a lot. I feel like nowadays, I feel like too many people say that, this is a classic, this is a classic, this is a classic. So you start to water down that word, when at the end of the day, something to be considered a classic needs to be very well respected and very well, like, highly touted. Like, to me, a 2014 Forest Hills Drive is a classic, because look at the impact that it made. The thing went, everybody talks about it, went triple platinum, no features and stuff, bro. That's something that you're not going to see ever again.
Calling it a classic because of the accolades, or are we calling
it and the music itself? No, the music itself too is considered to be Cole's best project.
That's what I'm saying when I say like classic. It's like the music is like,
I feel like
timeless type music.
I feel like this is like when we're in basketball, we're just calling anybody a superstar now just because they're a star player. I feel like the superstar label should be selected to like X amount of people, and we're just throwing these superstar label out like, oh my God, Cooper Flag is a superstar, and he's only been in the league a year. Like, he hasn't earned that yet. Con Knupel's a superstar, like, you know what I mean? Like, I agree with Peter here. Like,
my thing is, I'm sorry, the last thing. My thing is, Isaiah Rashad has been doing this for what, 10 years?
And more, because I remember I went to his concert, and I was like, I went to a concert with him and Q, and it was like 2014. So it's been
over a decade.
Over a decade.
Over a decade doing this. And you're saying the quality has changed, but to me, I feel like the quality has either improved from what it was before, or has been, has not changed. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be the artist and to still come out with an album of that quality, and then to still come out with stuff to get the fans hyped after coming out with what you came out with, and not, like, in my opinion, not disappoint. Like I wasn't disappointed with the Suns tirade. I wasn't disappointed with the House
I'm
of
not
Cards.
saying I wasn't disappointed with the House I'm
of
not
Cards.
saying I was disappointed. I thought it was good.
So
I thought they were good projects, but I just when I hear classic being thrown to these projects which I thought were good, to me that's the thing where I kind of like I have to put my foot down, because to me, like I said, I answered your question where you said like where do you put him? I would put him third. I would put him below Absol, because to me Absol's control system is much better than Sylvia demo for me, and to me both of them are classics. And then I look at the other pieces of work, and I think that Herbert and Solberger,
Herbert
uh,
Solberg.
I think they're much better than Isaiah Rashad's other two albums, in my opinion, and that's why I have them third as opposed to Soul. But to me, like I said, I have them third because I love Sylvia Demo so much, and I think that I listen to it like I listen to it every few months, and I'm just like, man, this project is so good. I love Heavenly Father. I love West Savannah. Modest is so good. Like I just love that Isaiah Rashad, that with that hunger and that drive, and like I'm not saying that these projects are bad. I'm not trying to shit on him. Like if Isaiah sees this ever, like I'm not trying to say anything bad. It's just I wouldn't consider those other two projects a classic. And I feel like in some way Isaiah would agree himself. I think that sometimes you want to chase that drive and that high of the first one, and it's hard to, and like you can't do that anymore. Like you just got to focus on doing the best piece of work that you can now. And I just feel like Cole came across that. He said it in the interviews that he wanted to try so hard to be this and be that, and he stopped focusing on the fun of the art. And that's why this project, it came out to be how this is. Look how good the fall off is. Look at all the respect and accolades that is getting now. I'm not going to say it is a classic now because it's way too early to say it, but I can tell you this, that project has the foundation to possibly be a classic because of everything that's surrounding it. Look at everything that Cole went through, and the fact that Cole was able to fight through all that and make a double album for the retirement of the J. Cole character, and look how good it is. Insane production, insane rapping ability, insane features. I mean, that to me is the definition of what could be a classic. Isaiah's project, it just, when I hear a few songs that I'm like, this was bad, I don't know why the hell you put this on the project, it's not a classic, bro, in my opinion.
Agreed. Well, boys, comment down below who you agree with. We're going to title this Aseem on Fent.
Oh my gosh, Aseem on Fent. All right. Oh man.
But hey, we've been here long enough, boys. 3.5 hours, hour and a half long in the goal.
I know. I said we could hit 2 hour mark. We hit 3.5.
And
always happens.
Peter, before I let you go, have you been watching anime? It's gonna be a weekly check now on your anime.
I finished Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. What a season. I didn't know that the season had ended. I was like, oh, I can't wait for the new episode to come out. My sister-in-law was like, nah, the season's done. We gotta wait till the next season. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, man?
Yep. Read the manga.
I just watch YouTube videos to just spoil. I'm like, I can't wait. I just watch YouTube videos spoiling everything for me. But man, Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 was amazing. Some amazing fight. Yuta is freaking OP. He's unreal. So I watched that. I finished that. I've been watching not Hunter Hunter. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Demon Slayer. That's what I've been watching. I've been watching Demon Slayer. I know I was you guys recommended me to watch Solo Leveling since it's shorter. But my sister-in-law said she wants to watch it, so I'm waiting for her. We're also watching Monster together. And then I'm gonna do Hunter Hunter and Demon Slayer myself. But right now, like I said, I'm on Demon Slayer. I think I'm on episode 6 or 6, I think it is. so far it's good. I really like it. I'm expecting for a big shift, but yeah, that's what I'm watching right now. Right now it's Demon Slayer, Monster, and I'm about to watch the second episode of Solo Leveling. That's my next thing.
Word. Well, look, Aseem, we're gonna do.
I'm sorry, yeah.
You're
Yeah,
good.
my dog going crazy right now.
You're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Trying to go outside.
That was just a quick weekly check for Peter on his anime. We'll continue this later on, boys. Have a good night. Peace out. Thanks for listening.
Peace.
Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Call me Casey and JoJo. Way that I stay on my podcast. I've been on ESPN all day. Only break that I take is to dodge cash. I don't stop with the beat, ain't no ball hog. Need a tag in this beat, no dog park. Got the crack in the screen, still log on. Now I'm back on my Dean, can't fall off. Yeah, top of the league, I was a hot topic. Over the feed, I'm on top of the green. So I'm copper supreme, me and the gang in this thing. Ain't no stopping the team, so you should be following me. I can see it all coming, I've been watching the stream. Put a call to my mom, put a call to the queen. Get a call from my job, say I'm on it 15, I'm gone. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. Headphones and highlights. I've been thinking about the game. I've been thinking about the money and the fame. Got my fingers on the trigger and I'm aim. If they want it, then they get it in my lane. I've been thugging in my J's. I've been thugging in my Nikes. I've been ballin' all night. I've been rolling all night. I've been thinking about the game. I've been thinking about the money and the fame. Got my fingers on the trigger and I'm aim. If they want it, then they get it in my lane. I've been thugging in my J's. I've been rolling on my night. I've been thugging